Hello everyone, and welcome to some GTA 5. Yes, it has been quite a long time. It has been quite a long time indeed since I last streamed some of this game, but we are back for some chaotic racing. We're going to be using the random selection of tracks that I already have downloaded, some more sensible, some quite silly, and we will... yeah, I guess see how things go. Thank you, Stevie, for walking through camera. We naturally start off with the casino for this. Now, if you would like to, I don't know what on earth Danger Man is doing, but we're not going to ask questions. If you would like to take part, this is an open lobby. If you drive like a twat, we are going to remove you, but it is an open lobby on the most part. You will need to be on the new Xboxes and have the enhanced edition of the game. If you want to take part, Ewan is the person to message, whose game tag is 5th down the list on the side. Ewan is the person who, if you send him a message on Xbox, he will try and invite you into the game. We will try and get you connected. We're playing around with servers. Who knows if it's going to work or not? Nobody really knows what's going to happen with this, but yeah, that's how you can join if you wish to take part. We are going to start the stream off with a spin on the lucky dip thing. Glisco has beaten us to it, so Glisco has got 20,000 monies, so not done. Let's say too amazingly well. Let's see if we can do better. Come on, game. I have won a couple of cars from the wheel spin recently, which is nice, so I doubt we're going to be winning this one. Do I have a Revolter? I don't think I do, actually. So, let's go and give this a spin, see what happens, and I'm expecting nothing exciting to come out of it. We got 25,000. I mean, it's slightly better than Glisco. That's basically what we've achieved here. We've won 25,000 chips, so there we go. Crane, thank you very much for the donation. I'm saying, just as an insight into my life, my parents barely celebrated my birthday this year, only holding a celebration for a couple of seconds before abandoning it. I wasn't surprised. It was, after all, my 22nd birthday. A boo to you from chat, from me as well. God dear. P.S. Joe and Level 8 smell. Of course they do. Oh dear. Crane starting us off strongly with the terrible, terrible puns. Awesome. So, yeah, there we go. Welcome all who are just joining into the chat. We will get underway fairly shortly, I should think. Lado is wondering. Shall we see if Lado? I think that's Lado. I think I vaguely remember what characters look like. Shall we see if we can get anything fun from the wheel spin? I have no idea if we will. I'm going to guess probably not. The Revolter's a fairly cool car, but not. Oh, nearly. 50,000's not bad. You know, if you're going to miss out on the car by one, I'd rather get the 50 grand than the 15,000 XP, essentially. Stevie, thank you very much for the donation. Didn't leave a message, but thank you for the donation. Zab, thank you for the resub. We're not actually technically on Twitch at the moment, but thank you for the resub anyway from asking for the Jolly Boost, maybe. We will see. I think I still have the Jolly Boost hanging around. Possibly. I'm not actually sure on that. I don't think I would have deleted the Jolly Boost. What a wonderfully chaotic circuit that one is. So yeah, if you haven't seen that track before, you'll be in for a treat. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. If you do want to take part today, you are more than welcome to. You will need the enhanced edition of the game. We're playing this on the new Xbox, so you can't be doing this on the standard version of the game. It's a pretty stupid system, I'm not going to lie. Oh, we've got Stevie's glitchy car. Yes, Stevie's glitchy car is here. Wait, you haven't seen that video yet. Never mind. You will not get to see Stevie's glitchy car just yet. It does very strange things, but more on that in the future. Essentially. Because, yeah, it's a weird, broken car. If you are just joining chat, I said welcome to all. If we can try and avoid motorsport spoilers for those that might not have been able to watch either the Monaco Grand Prix or the Indy 500, etc., if we can try and keep spoilers to a minimum for that sort of stuff, because not everybody is able to watch all of the sports live, especially with the stupid system we have in England for the TV channels. So yeah, let's try and keep spoilers away from for any of those events. I haven't watched, for those asking, I see a few people asking, I haven't / didn't get round to watching the Nürburgring 24 hours. I just didn't get a chance this weekend. There was so much going on. Or the touring cars even as well as another thing that was going on that let's try and avoid some spoilers for as well, just in case people haven't got around to seeing that. So yeah, we try and go for those. Connor, thank you for the donation. Saying a truck carrying Vic's vapor rub overturned on the highway. Amazingly, there was no congestion for 8 hours straight. Oh, you know what? I like that one actually. I'm not giving you a boo. Crane, you've been beaten so far. So far, there's only been 2 terrible puns, and you have been beaten. Also, why is my Woolaloo not working? Is the Woolaloo working? Am I just deaf? Chat, are you hearing a Woolaloo when the donations pop in? I haven't heard a Woolaloo. What's going on? I'm very sad. Why is my Woolaloo sound effect broken? What have I done? I think I've busted something. Somebody let me know if the Woolaloo... I've got to wait for the chat to catch up. I don't know why my Woolaloo's not working. It's a sad day. It is a sad day indeed when the Woolaloo doesn't seem to work. Oh, it does work. Why am I not hearing it? Oh. I'm just not hearing it. Okay, as long as everyone else is hearing it, I guess that is the... I guess that is the important thing. Awesome. Right, so we're just letting people get connected. I would say potentially letting people get connected. I don't know how many people we're going to have taking part today. It's... not so many people have perhaps got this version of the game, so maybe, you know what, we might start, I tell you what, we're going to load up a race. I'm going to load up a race. Now, don't worry, things like Jolly Boost will appear later on. That is a quite popular request. We're going to load up a Danger Man special. This is possibly one of my favourite tracks we've done for a little while. It's very silly. I've got to remember which one it is, because there is 2 named in very similar names, and I can't remember which one it is. Purcell Hill. Yes, I believe it is Purcell Hill. So this is a transform race, so... Oh! A Woolaloo came through! I heard a Woolaloo that time! What is going on with my computer? I don't want to ask. I don't want to know. I don't trust technology. We got a Woolaloo coming through, and I got one of them. One of them appeared, and the Cult of 69 has taken over the donation bar. Of course it has. Right. So, what we are going to do... This track is wonderfully stupid, which is what we want. I guess all from current session. So, if you do want to take part... So far, I've only got one person, but if you do want to take part, you are more than welcome to. Ewan is the person to message. So, Ewan, whose game tag is alongside where we have highlighted, send Ewan a message, and he will try and get you connected. But we are playing on the new... You have to have the new version on the Xboxes. Either the Series X or Series S, I think. Is that the names? Vaguely remember. You need to have it on one of those, and you need to have the enhanced edition of the game. So, yeah, send you in a message. He will try and get you connected. We've got a couple of people now joining. We'll try and get this race full. We will see, basically. See what happens. Right, T-Bird, thank you very much for the generous donations. It's been a while, it has indeed. Welcome to the stream. Only major news is that I race for the Skip Barber race team, which is pretty damn cool. And you find my races on GT World. And my last race, I qualified 5th, but got punted into turn 1. The good old Forza lobby tactics. Oh, my S65 needs a transmission rebuild. Old AMG life. Oh, you've got to love cars. I love cars. Yeah, I did just see somebody asked in chat what happened to the Fury engine. The Fury's engine seized. A very long story short, essentially, I was getting the Fury fixed up. The intention of selling it, I'm trying to buy a house, but get the Fury fixed up first. However, the engine's gone. It's all seized, so it's having to be pulled apart and rebuilt. And yeah, that's going to be it's the house plan's going to be put back a little bit. The Fury's going to get an engine rebuild, and then I'll probably have some fun with it for a while, and then sell it. Because yeah, it never quite goes to plan. No, things never quite go to plan, really, with this sort of stuff. But there we go. Sound White Noise, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I do hope you have Jolly Boost on the list of preloaded tracks. I deeply miss that madness. I think we do. So, yeah, when we've hopefully got a slightly more full lobby, we will try and get the Jolly Boost ran. That is a mad circuit. Guido, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but thank you very much for the donation. Level 8 Smells, thank you for the donation. Saying no spoilers in motorsports. I think that may cause a few spin-outs. Also, you smell. My puns, Crane's puns are great. Nailed it. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. We're just going to give a boo to Crane, I think, anyway. Yeah. Alright, we're going to get this race started because well, we've got 13. I think that's more as many as we ran up the hill the first time. Anyway, if you've not seen this race, you are in for a treat. It is very silly, essentially, and that is what we like. We like a very, very silly, out of control, wacky race. So yeah, here we go. H2G2, thank you very much for the donation. I'm saying I ordered a copy of the expanded enhanced edition, but opted to have it delivered as a digital file instead of a disc. When it arrived, it was all in bits. It's also terrible, and going to be a boo to you from chat, probably, and from me. I also like Emperor saying boo the Crane just in general. I agree. We'll just boo the Crane just in general because we can. Oh. The madness of the mountain is about to begin here. Tomby, thank you very much for the donation. Saying a FailRace stream, yay! Indeed, it is good news. It is good news. It is time for a FailRace stream. Well, I mean, I think it's generally advantageous to be on the pole here. I'm not sure, though, because so much chaos is about to befall us heading into turn 1 that the Danger Man did not get a good start, actually, alongside us. Did I have nameplates? Nameplates should be working. I have no idea if they're going to work. Gliska, Gliska's going to have a dive to the inside. Oh, okay. I was going to give space intentionally, and then I just got stuck on it just didn't turn. Well, we're definitely not leading the way anymore. I guess we are now buried in the pack. I don't want to fall too far back. I want to make sure we're close enough so we're not coming up the hill as tanks are coming down it. My nameplates are definitely not working. I don't quite know how that's happened. Longbow's fallen in a ditch. At least I'm going to guess it's Longbow. Come on, climb the hill. Someone's making an absolute run for it at the front. I don't know who that is. Gliska is making an absolute dart away here. I can't see a thing in the dust. I don't know where the road goes. I'm just following cars ahead of us, and we did kind of shortcut that quite a lot. Not really intentional, I just can't see a thing. Ewan's had an accident. Pink car's fallen over. That could be Amy or Joe or someone else. I think it was Amy. Lado's had a fall, and we now begin the climb to try and chase down a Danger Man. Oh no, Danger Man stuck on a bridge. Go, Danger Man, go, 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 go. I'm hearing about every 5th Woolallure at the moment, so that's a thing we're dealing with. Oh god, Danger Man's car ended up on our bonnet. That is not what you want. That is not what you want at all. Gliska is turning around with... No! You little bugger! No! No, 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 no! No! Gliska, you arsehole! Can I recover this? Oh dear. Oh. I don't really want to reset because the checkpoint was quite a long way back. I was just thinking, not much Gliska could have done in that one. It was just, we were millimetres away from being fine, and then we were really, really, really less than fine. Damn it, we've lost so much time. We've lost so much time here. Oh, don't fall off the mountain, please. No massive truck of instability. Uh-oh. The poor Longbow there is about to have a bad day. Oh no, I've had a bad day. I'm stuck on the railing. Ewan's off the mountain. Yep, we're coming this way. Something exploded. Lado's got to wait. Yeah, if you're... the field is well and truly spread out now. Now, this means kind of good to a degree, but it does mean that now as Gliska's going to be coming up, the blisters further back are going to have turned into trucks, and Gliska's now going to have to deal with essentially half a lap down trucks heading towards them, in theory, at least. Whether that's quite how it's going to pan out or not, I don't know. It's very, very dicey on the way down here. Do we risk the corner cut? The problem with the quarter cut is you can roll these and then you lose loads of time when you're stuck tumbling, rolling on your side. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on, vehicle. Oh. Right, we are good. We are out the other side. I do apologise, chat. I can't really look at chat while in the midst of a race. It's especially a race like this. Hello, Danger Man. Yep, you're just going to have to wait for the truck to come through. We are not... like, I don't have to give way in that instance. In fact, there is little reason as to why I would give way. Can I get this to start already turning? Not really. Okay. And now we begin the climb with a Rolls-Royce kind of thing, I guess. We're in 5th. It's not the worst start. I mean, Ewan and Longbow have definitely had worse starts. Lado's in a bit of trouble. Amy's not had a great start. So, yeah. Oh, God. Ah! Thought I was going to be safe out there. I was sorely wrong there. And there's been a big accident between Amy and Lado, I think. Although the cars ahead haven't actually gained that much time, which makes me think they've got in trouble somewhere as well. Level 8 is struggling. Actually, no, I'm struggling on this climb as well. Take it back. We're all struggling a little bit on this climb. Glisker's got a huge lead. Now, that's bad news for us, because, well, me and Level 8 are essentially going to be on the receiving end of whatever... Oh, come on, car. Get up this hill, please. Although there's a Ewan now turning up with an awful lot of speed. Ewan fell off. Never mind, that's fine. I think Mule's had a crash into some rocks from a Ewan. That might struggle to get going again from there. Has made it up, though. Oh! Ewan has turned up. We found a gap to get parked. How the hell we got away with that, I don't know. Oh, no, the tanks. The tanks are coming. Yeah, we're not getting across the bridge here, are we? Yeah, no. No, we're not going to get across the bridge. That was unnecessarily mean. Oh, crap. Crap, 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 crap. No. Okay, it could have gone worse. We knew that one was coming, to be fair. We got bounced, but we didn't get spun all the way out. The good news for us is that now Glisker and Danger Man are going to have to deal with the tanks of Lado and Amy and all of that. So... and yeah, we're gonna cause some problems for the likes of okay, maybe cause problems for Lado and Amy and so on as they come up the hill, and maybe Ewan. Lado's actually made a lot of ground on us this time around. Yeah, Lado, you are in an awkward place. Is that Stevie? Oh, Stevie, don't tell me you're gonna end up in front of us again. Yes, you are. I might have murdered Lado a little bit. Oh, that's not a place you want to respawn, Lado. Going back this way. Oh dear, you're coming this way as... Whoa! I did not expect that to happen. Well, you're coming this way. Pink vehicle has actually done a good job of getting out of the way. I'm sorry, Lado. I'm also very well aware. I haven't got anybody else driving an orange car, so when Lado's in a tank, I am in so much trouble. No! Hello. Hello. Offensive blue car. Ewan's going off the mountain as well. I'm kind of sorry, but I'm also kind of not. We're going for the jump down here approach, because these are less likely to roll, although they do have their own trouble. They have their own trouble. I should have taken the corner properly. Now the quad bikes are heading up the mountain. That was a Danger Man, I think, going past. And there is a Glisker, who we didn't quite manage to grab. Oh... there is going to be a very angry Lado in chat. It's going to be a very angry Lado in chat by the end of this race. Although we'll probably get revenge on me, because although the quad bikes are more difficult to hit than the cars, quad bikes are way, way more difficult to hit than the vehicle, than the whatever the hell. I can't remember what the things are called. I'm not actually sure. Can we take out the third place? No. It was ambitious and rubbish all at once. We will do that turn. Right. Come on then, quad bike. Okay, the tank's not going to... Actually, level 8 doesn't really care. And to be fair, it's probably the sensible thing, not to really bother us slowing each other down. The race has kind of descended. There's battle for the top two. There's me, Mule, and level 8. We're kind of having our little squabble over the podium spots. And then there's kind of other gaps elsewhere. Who are you coming towards us? Do you want to murder me? Have I befriended you, or do you hate me? Oh, you hate me. I've had to bail on a corner completely there. Not being particularly conducive to a good lap time. Not that we're technically doing laps, but it was either that or get squished by a tank. I feel like I made the right decision in all of that. Where is that? I have a bad feeling about what's at the other side of the bridge. It does feel like they're stacking up on the bridge a little bit. We have a problem occurring on the bridge. Uh-oh. There's a Lado, and actually the leaders have got really held up here. Bad things have happened. Yeah, okay, so the tank, I think the tanks blocked the bridge, and Gliska and Danger Man lost a lot of time stuck behind the tanks that couldn't turn. So that's kind of helped us out a little bit. I mean, me and Level 8 are very close together on this. Oh, well, I hit a bush and got spun, but I mean, it has got us pointing the right direction quite well. So that actually didn't really cost us as much as it could have done. Now, trick here is going to be don't carry too much speed down the hill. The truck ahead has made the corner nicely. Well done. Oh, Level 8's going to give us a help down here. That's fine. We have made the corner as well quite nicely. We're going this way now. Sorry. Sorry, Stevie. Look, it wasn't as bad as what we did to you last time in this, okay? Just you caught the dump trucks at a bad point. Yeah, the quad bikes are probably the best vehicle for avoiding. They've got so much grip and so much traction that you can just throw them off to the side. Longbow jumps on the brakes and does keep out of the way. There is a Lado also keeping well out of the way. So they've done a pretty good job of climbing back up the hill. We'll weave our way down here. Now we will go for the... I feel like we've got to go for the jump a little bit. As much as I don't really like that. Actually, that landing was perfect. I will take that. That is exactly what we want. Danger Man's maybe lost a load of time? I'm not even... No, Gliska's missed a checkpoint. I guess. I don't even know what's going on. Danger Man has lost a lot of time, because Danger Man's only just turning around there now. So, dear, Danger Man's lost a heap of time. Gliska missed a checkpoint, but, we have bumbled our way. We're actually losing ground to third. Right. Okay, don't encourage... I just had a moment to look at chat. Don't encourage Stevie. No. Let's not encourage Stevie to crash into me. Come on, Rolly Rumpo time. Fair, these can fall over all on their own trying to climb up this hill. If you are just joining the stream, welcome to the madness that is GTA 5 when we race our silly custom races. We're racing on the good old dangerous mountain pass where we're going to try and climb a hill while some dump trucks are driven towards us. And I don't know what the next change is. I've forgotten what it is. There is a dump truck that tried to murder us. I think that might have been an Amy. It looks like it is. There is an out-of-control dump truck that we have avoided. Level 8's tried to go around the outside and got it wrong. I am about to... No, Lado! No! No! I fully deserved that one. Lado sat and waited, knowing full well that there was nothing I could do about that. Yeah, Lado got the revenge. I was hoping Lado wasn't going to notice that we were sort of tucked away in the corner and would just jump off the edge. Sadly, Lado didn't. I should have probably reversed, actually, at that point. That would have been the sensible thing to do, would have been to stick it in reverse and get out of it that way. Unfortunately, I didn't do the sensible thing. Oh, and we've nearly fallen over. We have fallen to 5th now. Crap. And we're going to have something heading towards us. I don't know what the leader's going to be driving. Oh, no, that's not even the leader. We will stay out of the way of that. Oh, God. Come on. Why are we stuck? Oh, come on. You should have enough power to climb out of there. There is the leader. There's a Gliska and a June. Something's gone wrong up ahead. Is that Level 8 waiting? Oh, there's been a crash on the bridge. That's what's happened. Yeah, Danger Man caused trouble on the bridge. Well, it made the battle for 3rd close up again. Level 8 has it. Mule's lost out massively. They had a huge gap to us with that 3rd place, but they've now lost it all. It's Mute, actually, not Mule. I do apologise on that one. There's my dyslexia for you. Right. Oh, what is it with that bloody bush? I swear, I mean, I can't understand the quad bike, but the Rumpo? Really? Okay. There are Well, we've got a tag team of dunes heading down the mountain. Oh, vehicle ahead's going to go for a roll. Nope, done a good job of catching it just about. So, I mean, at least the three of us are basically going to push anything out of the way. Level 8's crashed onto the bridge, which has helped us. Oh, a little bit, in that we can keep the gap as small as possible. Truck ahead's gone for a roll, has got it back on the wheels. He's still going for a roll. They're still crashing on the way down the hill. Oh, and then Lado. There was no way I was going to avoid that. I could have avoided Lado. Oh, I actually did try to avoid Longbow, and we got punished for trying to avoid Longbow. Should have just hit Longbow head on, to be honest, there. Would have been the better way to go. Oh, level 8's fallen over. Mute's fallen over. We are probably going to fall over on this jump, but we're going to go for it because the two trucks ahead did. Oh, no, now level 8 has really stuffed it. Danger Man is going to get punted back that way. And Mute is back to third. We're still stuck watching in this battle from fifth, sorry, as they're going side by side. Ewan's turned up with a rumpo into the door, although that's done much. Oh, Danger Man was second. Gliska at some point snuck past, I think, while I was falling over in all of that mess. Right. I mean, we've got to... Actually, I tell you what, Amy's really caught us. This might become a 4-car battle over third place. Depends on what the downhill section is going to be like. Level 8's gone for a big dive at turn 1. I've thrown it in there with way too much speed and just about kept it on the dirt. It's not really a path here, is it? It's a bit of a mess. They're just going to go side by side. Yeah, what is going to happen... What is going to happen with the remaining trucks heading down the hill? Oh... Mute spun and slowed level 8 and is now stuck in front of me. Oh, come on, go, 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 go. Who is going to be coming down the hill here? Stevie. No! Oh, yeah, Karma has got us. Stevie screwed up their own race just to make sure they could hit me on that one. That's... I probably deserved it. But... Level 8 is sneaking away. There's been a mess on the bridge again. Mute's got stuck trying to climb the hill and lost all momentum and might actually be stuck. That's not ideal there. Right. Level 8. Oh, no way am I going to go up against an out-of-control Lado, who is coming down the hill. And... I didn't do anything to you, Longbow. I tried to save you. Well, I tried to not hit you, and I wouldn't necessarily count that as saving. That could have been a lot better, actually. A lot better? That could have been a lot worse, I think, as far as... I mean, the best would have been Lado just goes past and doesn't see me, but as far as light contact or minimal contact goes, I'm going to take that. I'm not going on the bridge. There is a Dakar truck coming towards us, and Amy is stuck. Wait, Dakar truck is letting Amy go? Is he going to let me go? Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I am incredibly surprised. Oh, level 8's got stuck. Level 8's run out of momentum climbing the hill, and Amy tried to give a helping hand, and it didn't really do very much, and we've somehow found ourselves in third. How has this happened? We've wiggled our way up the hill. Level 8's just gone. I think in trying to dodge a truck, Level 8 just lost all of the momentum, and somehow now we're in third. Awesome! This has gone better than I could have ever expected. Whoa, careful now. Careful now. As we barrel down the hill at warp speed. Yeah, Gliska's taken victory, and Danger Man will take second. We're miles back. It's not going to be... I mean, they had a good battle for the lead. There was a good ebb and flow to their battle for the lead. We've been miles out of it, but we've had our own wonderful battle over third place in this one. It has been... an excellent tussle for third, and I don't know how I lucked out coming up the hill. All of the vehicles, despite Stevie's best efforts to really screw us over, and it was a good attempt from Stevie, gotta say, all the other pre's got stuck on the climb, and we somehow didn't, and I don't quite know how I got away with that. I've absolutely no idea how we managed to get away with it as well as we did, because we probably shouldn't have done. However... we get a spot on the podium. It is third place for us. I have no idea how, but we did it. That's awesome. That is awesome. I will take that. It looks like Amy is going to come home in fourth. Mute, incredibly unlucky. You ran in third for such a long time in this race. It was one of the non-filming crew that was running competitively throughout. And just has fallen back, has dropped back to 5th, has crossed the line in 5th though at least. Level 8, had 3rd sewn up pretty much, coming across the bridge, and had just got stuck. Good finish though. Extra style points for the finish right there, well done. Yeah, Amy lost 3rd because they tried to push level 8, get level 8 going up the hill, and got stuck as well. So, there we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Lado, I feel like our battle has concluded. I screwed you over a bit at the start, you screwed me over on the way through. I feel like we're even going forward, right? I hope so. Oh, yeah, somehow I came out in 3rd, I don't know how, but there we go. What a race. What a start to the stream. I should also say, if you want to take part in the next race, we're going to be doing plenty of races this evening. If you want to take part in the next race, Ewan is the person to message. We're on the new Enhanced Edition on Xbox. If you want to take part, there's Ewan's game tag. Send Ewan a message on Xbox, and he will try and invite you, or try and get you connected to the game. So, yeah. If you want to come along and take part, you are more than welcome to. That is how to do it. I will try and put the names back over players. I thought I had done, but apparently not on this one. Apparently not. While we go through some menu screens, I will read the rest of the... I'll read some more donations out. Callum Sid, thank you very much for the donation, saying, I hope you see this. I do indeed. It takes me a little while to get through donations. I do apologise. I try and get through them as best as possible, but it is not always so easy to see everything while I'm trying to race, etc. But, yes, I will see donations. I try and keep up with chat as well sometimes, but again, a lot goes on. Parseville, thank you very much for the donation, saying, I once met a pig that did karate. We called him Pork Chop. That is going to be a boo to you. From chat, and indeed from me. Chaz, thank you for the donation. So I tried to do a FailRace style, speed, and more speed in my Corsa, but blew the head gasket. Yeah, that'll do it. Hasn't stopped me racing on live, though. Yeah, that's not what you want. You don't want yeah, downside of the FailRace strategy in real life is it can get expensive. Not fun. Not fun at all, that one. Best of luck fixing the or probably scrap the Corsa and get something else if head gasket's gone, because that's a big job. Sound of White Noise, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Alex, with the return of the donation bar, are you planning on streaming more often again? That would be fantastic. I am indeed planning on doing some more streams. Wednesday, we're kind of starting up Wednesday evenings, around actually this sort of time on a Wednesday, is when the long drive is being streamed, and there may be some more weekend ones around the place as well as time goes on. We're currently starting on YouTube. Whether we move back to Twitch, I don't know. Oh, my internet's having a little bit of a die. I don't quite know why that's going on. Why is that having a bit of a faff? I apologise if we've got a little bit of lag occurring. My OBS has just got a red box, so that's fun. Hoping that's going to sort itself out. It's gradually going. It should fix itself in time. Very much fingers crossed that it does. I don't know why it's gone to happened. Oh, Ewan, what's broken? Oh, the message is broken. Is that what we've got going on again? I think that happens sometimes. Ewan, what have you broken? Oh, the server. That's what's broken. Oh, why? Why did I think this would work? Why did I think this would work? The answer is it doesn't very much. Oh, I love this bloody game. Right, yes, I'll go find out what name over players I didn't enable. Or did I not enable both of them? I don't remember. Player overhead display. That one there's not enabled. And player overhead display on. Yeah, okay, so I had remembered to at least put one up. Oh, bloody hell, the AIs are killing us. So, I mean, the game's being broken. I'm going to go just load up a raid. We'll go into a lobby. It'll probably be easier to try and get people connected there than anywhere. Oh, that's my stuff. I haven't built any tracks for a long time. Yeah, we'll get into a race. We'll get into a race. We've only got these to... Wait, hold on, that recently played. It was. I'm an idiot. Right, okay, let's go and load up. Actually, this was quite a good track. Laguna Sorta. Yeah, Pone built this track. We will load this one up. I think we're doing this a little while ago. Some of you might remember the track. It is a good fun circuit here. We'll get this loaded. We'll see. We'll try and get some people back in. Hey, we got the bitrate back. I don't know what's going on with this OBS today. Don't know why my internet had a little bit of a death. Right, we will go from last job and we will get everybody connected, and then we'll try and get some new people in, and we'll see what happens. Right, so while we're getting people connected, T-Bird, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, can I please buy the Fury? I'll pay far too much for it, and I'll make it a mega perfect and even semi-reliable track car. And if you request, I'd bring it back for you once a year so we can drive it, make progress videos with it. If you want to pay an awful lot of money for a very broken car, good luck to you. When the engine's currently in pieces, so it's not going to be very broken for very long. The engine's in many pieces, and who knows how long it'll be. In fact, the car is currently parked at my parents' house minus an engine. It's very weird, actually, the way the cars are, because I guess the suspension is expecting there to be so much weight on the front. So when you take the engine out, the front of the car is suddenly an awful lot higher than it was before. I'd imagine in a modern car it would do it a bit, but not quite as extreme. But yeah, the front, it looks like a gasser, basically, at the moment. It's just quite entertaining, really. Oh, have we got the dying stream? What is going on the street? Oh, I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah, you might want to just refresh. Actually, that's not what I'm saying. Just refresh. My OBS is having a little bit of funny moments going on. I don't quite know why it's dropping frames. I can't figure out why. Yeah, there is some little funny problem with OBS currently. It seems to be going through phases, and it might pause and freeze a little bit for some of you from time to time, basically. Yeah, you might want to keep refreshing. Again, it is definitely Lado's fault. I'm happy to go with that. If you did want to join for some of these races, by the way, just a quick reminder, Ewan is the person to message. The game tag is alongside where I have highlighted on the screen, but the second game tag on the list. Send Ewan a message on Xbox, and hopefully they're going to start working. I don't really know. We will see. I don't know. Yeah, we've got some technical issues with the stream going on. There's definitely some OBS problems. I don't know how much of it is that and how much of it is YouTube being a pain. Don't know what's going on. YouTube's having a funny time. That's always what we want. It's apparently working again. Possibly. We're just gonna carry on. We're gonna power through it and see what happens. Fingers crossed it'll work. Callum Sid, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I hope you see this. I did indeed. I did indeed. Timberwolf, thank you for the donation. Saying a little something to get the Fury fixed. It is much appreciated indeed. Noreth, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I've come out of hiding to make GTA racing just that little bit unsafer. Very true. At least if my download of GTA would hurry up, as I'm at 40% currently. Good luck. Good luck indeed. The good old massive download for GTA 5. It is a pain. Right, I think we are going to... Actually, you know what? I'll read the rest of these donations. We'll see if we get anybody else in. Yeah, so Lost Wilco, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hi Alex, cheers for the content. I always get a good laugh from the antics. Currently dipping it out as I... Hammer Hard Space Shipbreaker, have you played? I have heard of that one. I think I saw Tom from the Yogscast play that. Oh, I think we've got a dying stream again. It does seem to be having a problem. Oh, no, we're back again. We have got some technical... we've got a green box on OBS. I don't know what's going on with this. This is being very misbehaving. It's been very misbehaving. I think we're back working again now, possibly. It's true. Okay, it's very... I've got all sorts of warnings and errors are coming up for me, so... Yeah, I have a feeling YouTube is being a little bit broken. There's all sorts of strange things occurring. So yeah, we're just going to kind of go for it. And see what I'm just gonna have to ignore them. I'm afraid I don't know what to fix if I can. Anyway, yeah, Hardship Breaker. I'm pretty sure I've heard of that game. Never played it myself, but it looked fun from what I saw. From it. Luckby, thank you very much for the very generous donation. Saying getting a Fury running is always a good cause. Indeed, indeed. Hopefully. I mean, it'll be a while, but hopefully it won't be a million miles in the future. H2G2, thank you for the donation. Saying, if you're in a Zoom meeting at work and no one notices you speak because you didn't turn on your microphone on, did you just make a mute point? That is a good question. That is a good question indeed. Terrible pun, but actually no. You know what? I kind of liked it. It was a thinking pun. So I'm not going to give you a boo. Someone might. I'm not personally. But there we go. Laszlo, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Maldonado Racing is live. Yes, when we drive our silly tracks, it does very much become a Maldonado Racing. To be fair, I mean, that track was always going to have a lot of crashes on it. It's designed to be silly. Sorry, we're still waiting to get someone connected. Ben Calvert, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hey Alex, how are you? I am not doing too badly, thank you. How are you doing? How is everybody doing, in fact, at whatever time of day it might be in the part of the world you are watching this from? I hope you're all having a good Sunday, or I guess Monday morning if you're in Australia, New Zealand time, in which case you've got up very early for us to sit in a loading screen and argue with YouTube. That is the normal way. I think we're just going to... Can I actually just start? No. I am sorry, Fire Nugs, but you cannot seem to get joined, so we're going to have to start without you. I don't even remember what... I don't even know if I can kick you. Oh, no, I don't know if I can kick you. We might be just stuck perpetually joining this. I don't remember what cars... I'm hoping cars are locked to certain classes, otherwise this is going to be a mess. We're going to go with some sports classics, why not? We're going to have to kill some time, I guess. Oh no, they have left. Hey, quick, we're going to start. Sorry, if you want to get connected, we will try and get you in for the next race or something along the way. We'll see how this goes. I don't remember what cars I drove around here. I think we had a van of some sort and then something else. So, yeah. We are off. We are underway. The stream has seemed to have fixed itself. I'm not going to jinx it too much. We've got the Casco coming up for this race. Hopefully, we'll have a good race. Chat. I try and keep up when I'm not in a race or when I'm not catching up with donations. I can't really do too much while I'm in this race. But if you are just joining, welcome. It is time for a race around a pretend kind of Laguna Sorta style circuit. Corkscrew is dangerous. There's a few narrow sections on the track as well that could be interesting. Could be interesting indeed. We've got 18, I think, so plenty of cars are running around here. I'm still only getting half my wool allures, so I don't know. Are the wool allures working all the time for every donation that comes in? I'm definitely not getting the full wool allure effect. We are not being converted at all ourselves. Longbow is going to take the lead of the race here, although we're going to try and hang it outside of Gliska. We'll get a good run on the exit, but I'm going to have nowhere to go because Gliska's got the overlap. We can do a little bit of a bump draft. Oh, Longbow was cutting that one very fine. We've got a great toe down here, and it's going to be to the inside, although I'm not going to get it stopped. Oh, we're not going to get it stopped at all. Gliska's out very wide. Gliska's off the building and rolled. Yeah, we were struggling to pull that one up in time, but Gliska was struggling even more than I was. That's a huge dive. That car is never making the corner. Joe is climbing over the roof of us. That didn't work. I have a feeling the green car did not realise what way that corner went. Realise how tight a corner was about to come up. At least, though, if it goes wrong at that turn and you overshoot by that much, you don't actually cause a crash because you're just going to fly into the scenery. Oh, I didn't realise I was going to the outside. We've had a bad time. Oh. And we've landed it, and we only lost a couple of places. Yeah. I think Longbow was expecting us, and to be fair, you probably would normally expect to go to the inside. I had a good run, and there was just a little bit of miscommunication. Went on there, and it was a good crash. As we've said many times before, if you're going to crash, at least make it spectacular and on camera. And we did both of those things. I mean, it's easier for us to do the spectacular crashes on camera because, well, you know, the camera's always watching us. Not going to do anything into the corkscrew. Amy's run wide on their own, bobbles over the curb. We will give space because I know that's always going to be an awkward rejoin. And we make the pass stick, move up into a third place. Whoa, big slide for us through there. Right, okay, we're in third. So we're not that far away from where we were last lap when everything went terribly wrong for us. We're going to have level 8 to the outside. We're not going to run too fast into that corner. We really need to... I imagine the top two will slow themselves down a little bit. We've got a great run on the exit there. We will hold the wide line. Amy's going to get to the inside. Not going to fight that one too much there. Well, the pink car is slow on the exit. That's the only problem. And now Lado's going to slipstream all of us and we'll make it 3 wide. I'm going to duck underneath for a better run up the hill. We can't quite... Oh, we do get the overlap. We can kind of shut the door. Problem is all of this fighting is letting the top two get further and further away. This is not what we want. Uh-oh! We've been assisted and we've all run wide at the corkscrew. I don't even know. There are so many cars nose to tail there. I don't even know who started the bumping. We got bumped by Lado, but Lado may well have got bumped by somebody else in that because there were so many vehicles close together. Lado came off worse anyway. Lado ended up pointing the wrong way. There is a Danger Man also visiting that bit of scenery. Well, that's helped us catch up to the lead fight now because they tangled themselves across the start-finish line. So that's all good. Stevie is behind us. No one's going to try a pass here at the moment, although they might. This is a really dicey corner to overtake on because it's so fast. Stevie tries it but can't get the speed on the exit. So we will keep hold of this. Amy's got a great run. Again, it's such a tight line through this next corner that it's difficult to pull that off, especially when you're 4 and 5 wide. I really don't want to be leading this group of cars into the corkscrew because if something goes wrong, we are going to get murdered here. Longbow's massive two-wheel moment at the bottom of the corkscrew. I have a feeling the stream might have froze at some point for people. Let's say I don't know what's going on with YouTube. We are out wide on the final corner, but that's okay. We can get away with that, no problem. Danger Man's back in line behind us, and will slipstream us towards turn 1. Yeah, fighting. We're just struggling to catch Longbow here. Oh, we're going to get hung out to dry there massively as everyone comes soaring past. Right, let's try and actually get in some slipstream. I mean, now we're a bit further back. We're not going to have a car immediately dive to the inside through here. Got a good run, got nowhere to go with it. I don't want to make it 3 wide down here. Someone's always going to have a dive, so I'm happy to just sit and wait my time. We've got a couple of laps to go. There will be better opportunities for a pass. Plus, we want to get everybody to catch up to Longbow here. That's the difficult part, is we do want to catch Longbow. Oh, and Danger Man has... Oh, that's an awful place to have an accident. That's a terrible place. Things have gone wrong at the bottom of the hill. We were trying to stay out of that, and it didn't work. And there we go. And now I think any chance that maybe if Ewan can catch Longbow, there's a chance. If Ewan can catch Longbow, there's a chance that they will slow each other down while fighting for the lead. It relies on Ewan catching Longbow. It relies on me not making any mistakes, and if I can get a good run here, might be able to do something about these cars ahead. Attack the curbs. We've got to attack the curbs. There's a big jump for the car behind. Yeah, we've got to get every bit of curb boosting. We've got to get every braking zone absolutely spot on. You know, down the corkscrew. A bit of air time isn't too bad. We are catching Ewan, actually. We've had a very good lap here. Okay, no slipstream, but just a quick lap in general. 2 laps remain. It might be possible. We've caught Longbow, and we've caught Ewan. Ewan has been catching to Longbow. Oh, don't. That was us trying to look for a sneaky, very, very sneaky bit of curb boosting there. There's a lap down car, hopefully. Fingers crossed that's going to stay out of the way. As the leaders will come flying past. Indeed it does. That is much appreciated, provided you stay over there as we are about to turn up. Indeed it does. Thank you very much. Always nice when people know what they're doing with that stuff. Obviously there's something's gone wrong with their race, so we have been able to run. Oh, that's way too much speed. No, we got away with that. How I got away with that, I don't know. It was too much speed into the corkscrew, but we somehow kept it together. Okay, Gliska's catching us a little bit. That was a little bit of a scruffy lap that time around. It was a little too aggressive from me, but because we're looking for every little bit of speed that we can get, and we've caught them now. It's Longbow, Ewan, and me, and maybe Gliska by the end of this lap if we really slow each other down. We've got another car that's a lap down that will hopefully stay out of the way. Go on, Ewan. We'll push Ewan to the lead of the race here. We've had to back it off a little bit through there. Now that car does get out of the way, but it had already compromised Ewan a little bit, but our fighting has brought Gliska into the fray. I think Charlish was there as well, and potentially anybody else, Stevie's. It's all going to be a manic final corner. It's going to be a massive bundle into the final turn. Gliska's to the inside of the corkscrew. Will get... Oh, jumps, but gets spun mid-air. How does that work? How on earth did the car get rotated like that in the air? I'm sorry, Gliska. I don't know how that counted as a spin. I think Longbow's going to sneak out of this one and take a victory. Just gets victory in that one. Bloody hell. It was, as expected, an absolutely ridiculous end to the race. Bloody hell. That was madness. Stevie gets fastest lap of the race, actually, as well. Gliska very, very unlucky. It was just a bundle into... into the corkscrew, and... Where did Ewan end up? Ewan ended up down in 7th. Jeez. Yeah. It was a bundle into the corkscrew. Gliska got a bit of airtime and kind of across the nose of my car. In a bit of an odd way, ended up sadly pointing the wrong direction. Longbow got out of it as good as possible there and did very, very well to get to victory. We amazingly managed to avoid the worst of that somehow, and I don't quite know how I managed that to end up in 2nd. Stevie doing a good job as well getting through that mess. Yeah, Gliska and Ewan unlucky. I think Danger Man was there or thereabouts that got involved in the mess. Got dumped back as well. So... there we go. Now, we will replay. So the way we tend to work this is we tend to run 2 races on each track. We'll run different cars. So, you know, if you have a bad race with one car, you can potentially enjoy the track with a different car to see how it goes. We'll drive something different as well for this one. Sam, thank you very much for the donation, saying it's been 6 years since I first saw one of your videos when my brother showed me a Versus the Army video. I've been enjoying the chaos ever since. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos for many years. Good old Versus the Army stuff. That was fun to do back when the mods worked and everything. Right, we'll close that. We're going to do Lucky Dip of... what do I want to drive? This. Ooh, off-road. It's going to be dunes, isn't it? It's going to be dunes. I can just sense it. But that is what it is going to be. I don't know. This race is locked to stuff. But, yeah, we will see. We will see how this is going to go. If you're just joining the stream, if you're just tuning in, welcome. You've missed one of the Chaos races, but there'll be more to come, don't worry. In fact, we'll probably have one coming up next, I suspect. Right, Nugs has got connected this time! Hey! Right, we're going to start. We'll get invites for the next round. We'll try and get this race underway fairly sharpish. If people happen to get connected in between, awesome, but if not, you know, we'll try and get some racing going on screen. I'll just have a quick drink as well before we head into this. It is. I knew it would be June. I didn't. Look, it's a FailRace stream. We're getting all of the stuff out of the way. We're hitting all of the cliche FailRace tick boxes immediately. Oh, the corkscrew is gonna go so bad. This is gonna go wrong, and I'm gonna be on pole, and we're gonna be in the middle of this. I'm sorry, Ewan. I didn't. Well, I picked randomly. I just. I should have realised but it's what it is. Oh, also, don't go like 3 wide across the start-finish line because you might get stuck. Oh no, just the pain is about to happen. Oh dear. I can see all of this mess. Oh, level 8's giving us... It's kind of a little bit of a bump and run, although actually it wasn't even level 8. Oh god, now look out for the lights. Oh no, oh no. There's problems. We've found problems already. Oh, we found big problems very quickly. We've got a great toe out of that corner. We will take the lead of the race. Charlie's might have a look, but I have a look for second. You won't get 3 wide there, not in these. Ah, dear. Now we're going to go very slowly up the hill as catch-up murders us. I don't think it was Lado that hit the lights. I think it was the other offensive blue truck that did get involved. 3 wide in the corkscrew does not work in cars, let alone in trucks. We figured it out. We were sensible enough. We backed out when we needed to. We let them have the space. We are going to try, and actually it's not even... I apologise. I'm going to inevitably end up calling people by the names of the regulars that drive their colours sometimes if nameplates stop working. So if I end up calling you by somebody else's name, I apologise. 3 wide into turn 1. Risky, not going to work. Oh, Ewan's helped us decide that we are going to make it 3 wide. Okay, actually, Childish gave us space there. I was backing out of that anyway, just to make sure I didn't get caught. Oh, leader hit a hay bale, and that has made a big old mess for everybody, and that's pointing the wrong way at the worst point. Glister's giving us a push the whole way down here. Oh, Mute was having a really wonky line through there. We have got the lead of the race here. As we head up the hill, Glister's to the outside of us. Is going to bobble. Oh, God. Glister's got a massive bump draft by Ewan. And Mute is going to make that pass stick. In fact, Mute might even get the lead here. It's a good pass. Oh, not 3 wide again into the corkscrew. Well, Ewan's got through it. We've made it through. Danger Man's stuck on a wonky line. I mean, dicey racing is probably the best way to describe what we have going on here. Ewan's stuck miles out wide. Visca's got to help out wide. Ewan's going to get a massive run off the corner, though. I've got no option, really, but to push someone forward. I've got nowhere to go. Danger Man is going to get a massive bump draft. Amy's come to join in the fun as we go 5 wide into turn 1. Danger Man might get the lead of the race here. We're going to try and give Lado some help. Mute's going to have to fight against the lights. Does get away with it. Oh, I don't want to be on the outside here, though. It's 3 wide on the outside. We're going to push Lado forward. And Lado maybe not quite take the lead because it's still 3 wide. It's 3 by 3. 3 by 3 should not work in Dakar trucks. It doesn't really work in Dakar trucks. We're going to continue to push. Somehow this is working. I think it's just like sheer momentum based. It's just the truck. There's so much momentum going on that the trucks are managing to defeat physics. That's how it works, right? I think that's how it works. We're back to 3 by 3s towards the corkscrew. I don't want to be in this. Oh, I liked the sort of 1v1 battles we had in the cars, and now it's 4 wide on the exit. Ewan's found something solid to crash into. We're back to being 4 wide, and now it's going to be 4 wide into the final corner. Level 8's got the right idea. I wanted that idea, I just couldn't execute it because we were all stuck on one another. Now I'm still... We've been 3 wide for an entire lap. Oh, Ewan! Please come back down onto the ground. Oh, God. Oh. This is ridiculous. It's awesome, but insane. We're going to try and avoid the lights there. Longbow's to the inside. We've got a parked truck on the inside. I'm going to do a cutback on everybody. How have we done a cutback on 6 trucks? Now we're on a very wonky line, though. Come on, orange vehicle, find some speed. How has nobody ended up in the wall there? I don't know. We've got away with it still. Now we're really, really in a troublesome place because we were miles out wide. Something pink got in trouble there and has had a big accident. It finally happened. There was always going to be a big crash somewhere. We have got the lead of the race, briefly. Danger Man's got a bump from behind and is going to try and make it 2 wide down the corkscrew. We tried to take the corner. Danger Man got caught on the rear of us and no one could steer. That is the problem going 2 wide. I was frantically trying to steer my truck, but Danger Man was on the rear corner panel, and I tried, well, say rear quarter kind of, for a big old Dakar truck. Right, we've come out the other side of all of that. We're in the fight for the lead of the race. We're going to get to the inside for turn 1, and we will retake the lead of the race a little bit here. Glister's going to give us a push. No, Glister's going to settle for... we'll just tuck in behind, I think. We'll get to the inside through here. I'm happy to leave space. So happy to leave, so I'm going to have to leave space. We'll push Mute forward. Danger Man with a massive run to the inside. Oh, bounces off the wall, ends up in the back of Mute, who's pointing the wrong way, and that was the mess I was expecting through there earlier. Gliska rolled, but is back on their wheels again. We have the lead of the race. Stevie, you're an idiot. That's never going to work. That's never going to work. Oh, it did work, though. I take it back. You're a lunatic. That should never have worked, but it did. Oh, God. Don't fit 4 trucks into the corkscrew. Well, we're going to try. I can't back out of this even if I wanted to. We're being pushed into the corkscrew. Gliska's going to go across it. Somehow we're all through there. Someone's going to... No, actually, I do think this is just like momentum. Momentum is keeping the pack going. Like, someone crashes, but someone else pushes them free. So there's just always somebody... You're always getting free of a crash because somebody's going to push you out of trouble. Kind of. Mute leads. Gliska's taken second away from us. We'll kind of cut across. Oh, no. We have fallen over. Stevie started that roll, and I saved Stevie. Zav's found the light there. Yeah, I saved Stevie, but unfortunately at what cost? Don't think we're going to have time to make our way through the pack anymore. You never know, though. I mean, we're actually not that far away. We're only 5 seconds away from the lead of the race. So it's always possible. Green truck left space. I'm going to make the most of it. Amy's pointing backwards up the hill. That's not what you need. Come on. Where's the slipstream? Where's the slipstream? There, it kicks in a little bit late for us. We're going to be stuck behind. Oh, it's all going to get stacked up into the corkscrew. Yeah, Longbow was... We all got checked up. I don't know who started the checking up, but I was all right. I was going to be careful, but I couldn't because, well, Longbow was already stopped basically at the point that I was trying to get on the brakes. So it's yeah, been a little bit mad. We've got a great run down here, and we will hopefully pass Longbow into turn 1. Green truck with even more speed heading down towards the first corner. We will take a tight line through here. Longbow's carries some good momentum there. We will avoid the lights. Gliska's got the lead of the race. Green truck's going to have a think. Going to struggle to get that momentum through there. We've got a good run, but it's not really enough for a pass. Now it's just the top. This is the top of the field. This is just from leader back to 11th. I mean, 12th's right behind us. We're ducking underneath this mess of trucks here for the climb up the hill. I've got no slipstream, though. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to have to back out of it at some point. Nope. Oh, nope. Yeah, I should have backed out of it a slight bit sooner. Longbow, momentum, go. It's not worked. Lado, go. Get on your wheels, Lado. The theory kind of works. It kind of works, but it also kind of doesn't. It didn't work for Longbow, but it did work for Lado. Ah! Well, we're out in the wall. Where is okay. Actually, Longbow's still got... Considering how badly that went for Longbow, Longbow's not lost as much time as they should have done. The theory holds. The crashes are just so continuous that you actually are always able... Oh, Lado's got turned in front of us. Yeah, the crashes are so continuous that the momentum will just fire you back into the race. You lose places sometimes, but you just get back into the race. We've got a truck going to have a look to the inside, maybe. We're going to help Stevie get forward a smidge. Oh, we're still all bumping and trading paint. The battle for the lead is ridiculous, and there's no way they're all making it to the finish line without somebody ending up in a wall. There's no way I'm making it to the finish line without me ending up in the wall, let's face it. We've caught the top 10 are all together. We're going to get... Oh, someone's got stuck. Oh, dear, we've broken the track. Things have gone wrong. We're just going to fire it down the inside of the corkscrew. Go, Longbow, go! Go, Longbow! Again, the theory holds. You just hold the throttle down and something happens and you might gain some positions, and we're on the outside of what is going to be the biggest mess of a final corner. Yep. Ah, no! Who got pinned? Gliska took victory, Ewan got second, and we very much got screwed at the end of all that. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. I think this might not work. I'm just going to go with that. Funnily enough, who would have thought? Dunes around a track that doesn't really fit dunes. Who would have thought this doesn't really work? The answer is I very much thought it when I realised it by accident. Oh dear. It did, like, as you had said, that kind of worked better than expected up until the final lap at the corkscrew when somebody hit a wall and we blocked the track. It's just this... The whole the momentum of the pack just pushes you back onto your wheels or out of the way. There's so many trucks are hitting into it that if somebody gets stuck, just the sheer force of everything behind them decides they should be moved. It works in a way. Longbow got fastest lap of the race. I mean, we were 6th going into the final quarter. We ended up 12th. That's how badly that one went for us. Whoopsie. Don't want to do that. I've pressed a button that I don't want. We'll go back to free mode now. There we go. I mean, it was good fun. It was dumb, but it was good fun indeed. Right, I can have a breather. We'll read some donations. Jay Victory, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I was walking down the road the other day and saw an old man drop his Scrabble set. I said, what's the word on the street? That is going to be a boo to you. From me, and I have no doubt from chat. In fact, I suspect chat has already booed you for that. I apologise, it takes a little while, of course, to get through all the donations, but you definitely are deserving of a boo there. Shelly Egg, thank you very much for the donation. Saying for the cats only. Sure, we'll earmark that for the cats. RC David, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what sick and twisted mind came up with the idea for Survive the Hunt. And thanks for all the hours of content bliss. Survive the Hunt, that was all me. That was... I say that was all me. It was very, very loosely based on an Achievement Hunter video from many years ago. Taken, twisted, and... I mean, it's been adapted over the years more and more. It was just an excuse to have a kind of car chase that was movie-esque, really. That's sort of how it started. Kind of a car chase and yeah, that sort of tense scenario that was a little bit movie-esque, and it's just gradually, eventually morphed and changed into what it is now. Free roam lobby can't keep people together. We will have a go, as we seem to have got... Whoopsie, don't want to do that. We seem to have got a good amount of people going on. This was being requested multiple times already today. We are going to go and visit the Jolly Boost circuit. This is a wonderfully wacky, crazy, out of control mess of an event. It's going to be probably more ridiculous than the race you just saw. And that is saying something at this point. That is really saying something if we've managed to get something more crazy than that previous race. But people want to see a Jolly Boost, we will go to a Jolly Boost. We will get everybody in from the last job. And now, if you do want to take part, Ewan is the person to message. Here, the game tag alongside where I have highlighted. Send Ewan a message. We're playing on the Enhanced Edition on Xbox. You will have to have that version if you want to take part. But, Ewan's moved. Send Ewan a message on Xbox. He will try and get you connected to this glorious, complete and utter mess of a session, really. And I mean, there's still some connections. So I apologise, the stream's been a bit iffy. It's still dropping frames from time to time. I don't know why. The internet shouldn't be doing that, but it is being it's being a lot bit silly, actually. You know, you gotta love some GTA/internet problems. Hello, Cass. You have come to say hello midstream. Do you want to? Well, thankfully, we're not currently racing, so Cass can get some pets while he sits and while we sit and wait. We'll get people connected. If you haven't seen this race before, you haven't watched this track before, it is glorious. It is. The track map makes it look so simple, but it is so far from that. There's going to be a lot of flying cars. There's going to be a lot of explosions. I have had, in all of our years, we've driven this track many times. I have once had a perfect race around here. As in, no crashes, one led the entire thing. It is doable, but it is damn near impossible. It is so unlikely because so much chaos goes on. You will see in a minute when we get started. It's narrow. very high speed. Things get out of control very quickly, which makes it hilarious. I think it might be locked to certain cars. If it isn't, just drive whatever, because honestly, I say it's not going to matter. It's going to be so wacky that, you will make up some time. As long as your vehicle's not truly terrible, you'll always stand a chance, basically. Parseville, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, do you plan to go back through YouTube and put everything into its appropriate folder at some point? I'm presuming like playlist and so on. But at some point I will, if I can remember. I'm really bad for forgetting to do all of that. I very much intend to. It's just I've got to remember to get round to doing it at some point. So, yeah. Hopefully I will. I think the YouTube's still being funny. I apologise for the technical issues on this one. I'd love to know why it's having problems. Yeah, it seems to flick between behaving itself and not behaving itself. I think I remember the Revolter being in this and being very good for this. We might have that for this event, for this race. I think it might be locked to that, but we're going to find out very shortly. I don't know if we've got anybody connecting. I'm going to work on the basis that we might not, but if you're still waiting for an invite from you, is 8 laps about right? I feel like that might be... you know what, screw it. We'll go for it. We're going for 8 laps. If you're just joining this stream, I welcome you to the mad world of out-of-control GTA racing. Hello, Cass. Yes, I know. You meow at me. Where a lot of things are going to probably go a little bit awry. Okay, so we want... I actually do think the Revolter is the way I want to go with this. There are technically faster cars, but the Revolter is heavier. So that... Cass, you're headbutting my foot. Hello, buddy. How are you doing? I am going to go drive... Oh, we do normally ban that. It's going to be too late now, because I haven't been able to say it in the stream quick enough. Yeah, don't drive the armoured car. It's a little bit cheap. Forgot about that being in this class. It will probably be too late. If people have already selected cars, it's too late. But yeah, we generally say don't go for the whole drive the armoured cars, because, you know, they're pretty much cheating. I've gone for the Revolter because it is big and heavy and it will push stuff out of the way. If there is a crash. There's a couple of Raptors in here. You are brave fools. I'm ready for the inevitable death at turn 1. Ugh. I knew there'd be the inevitable death, and level 8 has exploded. Level 8 is gone. Oh, there's always at least one. So, I mean, I have the big advantage, of course, because I always start on pole, being the host. It's very helpful. Very helpful indeed. Now, whoop, there is a car making its way over the barrier towards us. See, the thing is, I might have... I mean, me and Longbow got a nice break here, and we've actually got a huge break over the rest of the field, and that's great and everything, but it also is completely irrelevant, because whatever happens here is about to get out of control. We're going to blast down here, we're going to meet cars at the crossover. This time around we don't. Longbow's had a spin joining the boost pad section, I think. Has got away with it. No, Longbow's had an accident. So the boost pad section you've got to join perfectly. If you join at an angle, you get spat into the wall and have a massive crash. You don't want that. So you've got to really line the car up in a specific manner to make it. But I'm about to head across the boost pad section and let that Raptor go. A pink thing just fell from the sky. I don't know what that was. Don't know who it was either. Oh, just mayhem befell us there. Or befell somebody there, not us. As I said, here we go. So you've got to really pull the car to the left, get it set up. Now we can blast. Okay, we've got a nice little section, and we are through cleanly. This is as good a start as we could hope for. This is what I was saying about, you very rarely get perfect races here. This has been a perfect start, but we are going to start hitting traffic. We're going to hit lapped cars soon. We're still going to be going always across the crossover, and even with catch-up, it's basically impossible. Well, it's not impossible to catch up, but the catch-up is not very effective here. I think we're going to be clear before a boost pad car hits us. We are. I was busy looking at the mini-map. There is a Stevie. There is a lap. Well, a car that's about to go and be lapped now. Oh, God. Climbed over the back of it. Didn't want that. Okay, I'm going to let these lot go onto the boost pads. Okay, well, that car there's out of control. That one's got into the... Oh, into the containers. Go! Punch through. Okay, it works. It's good enough. 7 seconds clear of Danger Man at the moment. Oh, I forgot about the spinny weird cars on the boost. But you see, we've had a very tame time of it so far, but now you see what I mean about how out of control this can get when you're buried in the pack. And, you know, we just went for it and just punched through the gap. There is going to be a car that's going to be on the boost pad that will come across in front of us. Level 8, I think, missed a checkpoint and is going back for it. There's a green car recovering up ahead. That is a... well, whatever the Jaguar pretend car is. I've forgotten the name of it. Jugular? Is that what it's called? We did not get that turn very well, but we got it better than the green car that's out of control. Oh, we got so lucky there. I had no right to have made it through as well as I did there. We're now 12 seconds up on Gliska. That was so lucky. I didn't even look at the map. Not that I can really do much. You kind of got to commit to that section. How the hell I got through there. We got hit by 2 cars at the crossover and we lost no time. That doesn't happen. We're going to be across the crossover again in front of the traffic. We've got a Bentley behind us. That might be level 8. It is indeed. And now that thing will be quicker than us because we have got catch-up affecting us. It's not big. It's not massively important. Oh, God, get there before that group of cars. We do. Just. Whew. We are free again through the dangerous part. I don't know how... This is... Again, silly levels of luck going on here. We're hitting all of the crossovers at the right point. I say that, we've still got 18 seconds clear of Gliska. Still got a good number of laps to go. Let those go. Okay, we are through. It was the right call to go on the brakes there. Did not want to get involved. You know what? Level 8, go. I don't want to fight you. I've got no reason to fight you. We're 18 seconds clear of second place. Level 8's a lap down. I don't want to fight that car going... Basically, I don't want level 8 to lose control going across the boost pads. In fact, level 8 then crashed. I think it was the right thing to do. There were 21 seconds clear now at Childish. Level 8 crashed at the crossover. If I hadn't let level 8 go, that may well have been us. I mean, we were actually doing it just because I don't want cars behind me. I don't want the risk of them missing a braking zone at this point. I've got no reason to run that risk. I'm so sorry, Ewan. I'm so sorry. I was so desperate to get clear of the crossover. Slightly killed Ewan. Oh, and I'm really sorry. I had a Revolter. It's got a lot of momentum behind it, and very much killed the Raptor. We were a lap up on it. It wasn't like that was the battle for the lead. We're now 25 seconds clear of Childish in second. Yeah, it wasn't like that was the battle for the lead. However, still feel bad. Oh, the poor. If that been a normal car, it would have been fine. But it's because it was a Raptor. Just got eviscerated. We'll have a little lift because I don't know quite how far that was going to be away. But I got no reason to fight it. Again, there's no reason to fight any of these cars. Danger Man is behind us with a Raptor. Danger Man was in second at one point. Danger Man had a Raptor in second. That's incredibly well done. Purple car's lost it and is still losing it. Oh, we cheesed our way to the victory at least. Woo! That is a victory for us. And that is, I mean, typically I said it's so difficult to get a perfect race around here. And that is pretty much as close to perfect as you can get. I don't think I could have got that one more perfect, really. I mean, we had a couple of bits where we got slowed down, but they were so minor in terms of a slowdown there. I mean, that's pure luck. I know what I'm doing in terms of getting the car onto the boost pads and so on. Yes, that is true, but we were so lucky in a number of places there. But that's how it goes sometimes at a Jolly Boost. That is how it goes. Revolters get 1-2, Neon 3rd, Lombo gets a Jugular up into 4th ahead of a Revolter in 5th. Amy puts a Flash into 6th. That's actually not too bad because they're not. They get flung about. Danger Man's the highest place. Raptor up in 9th. That's actually a good showing for a Raptor. Very good showing for Raptor. Ewan was 11th when I sent Ewan to space. Well, Ewan recovered to 11th. I don't know if Ewan was in 11th when I launched their car into orbit. Possibly. That was good. That was a good launch. that was a good launch from us onto you. And it was completely unintentional. I was desperate to get across before a car hit us on the crossover, and I just couldn't slow down in time. It was the price Ewan paid, essentially, for that one. Through the Gate, thank you very much for the donation, saying, yay, a classic FR wacky track. Any chance that Overlook Misfortune, Tubes of Despair, or Guardians of the Motorway still exists? There definitely is a chance that those still exist. I don't know how many of them exist, but we may well have some of those before the end of the stream. Do not fear. I'm ready for my next race to be painful, because that is normally how it goes. You normally have one good race, one painful race. So that was all of my luck for the entire stream. Actually, has been distilled into that one race. We are going to go again. We'll use a different class of vehicle. God knows what class we'll go. We'll go for the won't go for off-road because dunes will be a mess. And we've had the silly dune mess, so we'll go for something different. Just seeing someone else here. If you are feeling incredibly generous and do want to donate, but the way YouTube works, unless there's different ways of doing it that I don't know about, there is a link in the description. That's the only way I could figure out how to make it do the thing. So there we go. That's how that one works. Because that is the best way that I can figure out how to make it happen. You know what? Let's go for SUVs. This should be fun. There's no way this is going to backfire at all. Let's turn that off. Yeah, this can only go really well. Is the 6x6 in SUVs, or is that off-road? If that is in... someone's going to bring a ridiculous vehicle and cause chaos. I'm just saying, Lado, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I hope the next time you go into a room, the door handle is wet. Oh, that is quite the curse. That is quite the curse you have sent my way right there. Damn, Lado is not best pleased with how things are going. I have not intentionally killed. Did I even kill Lado in that last race? I don't even think I saw Lado in that last race. I didn't do anything that time. I understand on the mountain race you being annoyed at me. But, yeah, I didn't do anything that round. I got very lucky. And did I steal all of the Lado luck? Maybe I stole all of Lado's luck. Maybe that's what Lado's annoyed about. Who knows? Let's go and start what is going to inevitably be a very big mess of a race. Let's see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to drive from this class. Oh, don't use the armoured cars. 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 Like that. Don't use that. Don't do that. I mean, that makes the most sense, actually, the Taurus. I'm going to not use the Taurus because that is just cheesy lot car. And seeing as I start on pole, I'm not gonna use it. Got 20 seconds to grab something. I want... Oh, no, I know what one I want. Where Rebella? That one. Yeah. The Taurus is the sensible one to go for. The Rebel is actually a good driving car. I'm hoping nobody cheeses with the armoured stuff. I knew there was going to be a few... Oh, God. Oh, no, there's limo. I'm dead in turn 1. If we get through turn 1, I'm going to be astounded. I have a feeling the filming crew have gone for limos. And that is going to be the death of me. We're going to get a good launch at least. I've got to get on the brakes. Ow. Oh, limos everywhere. As expected, the limos have gone a-flying. Well, oh, that's a big oversteer moment right there. Now, we are going to be way quicker. I didn't realise everyone was going to grab limos, but to be honest. I say I felt a little bit cheap. I was expecting everyone to go in sensible stuff, or in majority to go in sensible stuff, and now I'm the one driving a normal SUV. We may still get killed at crossovers. That's a silly accident as well. Yeah, we may still get murdered at the crossovers, of course. There is always potential. Oh, a Woolaloo! I heard a Woolaloo that time around. I've made a mess of that. Oh, crap. We're having an accident. Yeah, we're having an accident there, and I can't get out of this accident. We've gone this way. Oh, I've heard another Woolaloo. I got distracted by a Woolaloo. No, I think I was having an accident before the Woolaloo appeared. Right, there we go. Oh, Joe's vehicles disconnected and is still stuck on the road. That's a horrible place to have it stuck. That's what happens on the boost pads if you don't get the vehicle straightened up correctly. Oh god, computer, please don't tell me you're now wool-alluring for all of the wool-allures that I've missed. No, there's only a couple came in. We only fell to 4th, amazingly, despite going on the boost pad spinny turny table. That all went mad. Okay, so, Mute leads, then Longbow, then Childish. In fact, this is the battle for the lead of the race. Well, we've got a lap-down vehicle, unfortunately caused a little bit of chaos. In fact, I think everybody realised that Taurus was a little bit cheesy, so that everybody else has grabbed a Rebler at this point. Gliska's doing a stunning job with that, what's-it-called? Oh no, I got bumped! Oh dear, we're in the pit of shame. There's no way out of the pit of shame. I was trying to straighten up, and we got a tiny bump from level 8, and just a little bit out of shape. Could not rectify it, and then, yeah, we got fired off the circuit. It wasn't level 8, it was Mute. Apologise again. I'm going to get that wrong a lot because it's really difficult when you drive the same coloured cars. Okay. We're back to 4th somehow, so everybody else is having a bad time as well. Gliska's into a podium spot with a limo. Tell you what, if Gliska can get that limo, in the top 5, that's an amazingly good job. We are going to get up into 4th ourselves. Oh, that was a big hit. That was a very big hit from Danger Man, I think, on us. God damn it. Yeah, this is more what you see in the Jolly Boost. Yeah. This is why I said a perfect run around this track is so unlikely and so rare that it is an amazing thing when it happens. And it's twice. I've only had it happen twice, and it's only ever been in a Revolter. He just seems to be the way that it goes. Right, we will get on this boost pad. Oh god, there's a Gliska blocking the track, not intentionally, of course. That is the problem with the limo. If that thing spins, it's so difficult to recover it. It takes so long. Right, Longbow leads the way. You've got 16 seconds to try and make up. Is it possible? Very much so. I mean, around this sort of track, anything is possible, pretty much. But we might be in the firing line at the crossover point. We'll have to wait and see. No, I think we're going to be clear, actually. Whoa! Purple limo was going sideways down the straight. I think that was Stevie. Oh, dear. Whoa! Well, this isn't great for us. We've got some very big vehicles causing some problems here. We will side up the inside of one. We're going to have... Oh, we're going to push that through. Oh no, I fired that at a bad angle, but I fired myself at an equally bad angle. Ow. Can we get going, please? We can. Everything's got a little bit awry for us. Yeah. Just can't get a smooth run down the boost pad. Childish has got to the lead of the race. It's still only talking about 16 seconds here. We're going to go around the outside of the limo. The limo, that was a horrible... Me and the blue car did not make that easy for the limo, but I've got to say, the limo was actually really good. It gave us space on both sides to try a very stupid manoeuvre. And, yeah, we all made it through. There's going to be a car come through. And that's why I got on the brakes. Danger Man, I think it was Danger Man, wipes out the vehicle in 4th that I was racing. Ewan slides up into the wall, and we will pass the Frosty Gold machine. Right. Oh god, the understeer. Right, really straighten this one up. There we go. We're on the boost pad nicely. Hope there's no traffic. Oh! Well, Ewan has turned up with some speed and some force. We've gained massively on the top lot. So we have been gaining time here. We have made some progress in our battles here. If you're just joining chat, welcome to a completely ridiculous, out-of-control race. Sorry, I can't really look at chat in the middle of said race. It's rather hectic. Is there going to be anything at the crossover? No, we will be well clear of that. So Mute is battling with Stevie, is on the outside. We're going to duck underneath and make the most of that. It was a little cheesy. Whoa, that's going to be a closing gap I don't want to drive into. Right. Let us straighten this one up nicely. We do. Oh, the 6x6 has gone to space. Oh, there was a gap that we tried to punch our vehicle through. We've then got punted through and have made it out the other side. We lost out to Mute again. We've lost a bit of time. I think Childish and Longbow are clear in their battle for the front. They are having their own little race, and they are, yeah, well clear at the front. We are in the second race, this battle for third. Unless anything massive happens to the top two, we're never going to catch them. I'm going to let that vehicle go. I don't know. Maybe would have hit it if we stayed full throttle. It wasn't worth it either way. Have we closed up to the leaders? Have they lost time? Are they in that group ahead of us? I don't know. Possibly. Gliska and Danger Man are having a battle for limo supremacy here. And have broken the track a little bit for us. Danger Man! What are you doing? Well, the track got busted for us. Danger Man's then got sent and launched and is still spinning. And we found somebody else to have a problem with. Oh, our chances of third are dwindled here. Although I mean, there's always a chance on the final lap things will go wrong. Childish and Lombo are still very close together on the track. Stevie was giving us space. We just made it. We actually went the awkward way around there. Come on, you orange machine. Can we get... I mean, we need some luck at the crossover to basically take out our opposition, which I don't think happened. The only other chance we have is in that they crash on their own. Heading onto the boost pad. That's our last bet. Well, normally, if you crash on your own on that boost pad, you generally get carried to the finish line anyway. We are behind this... no, they finished in third. Actually, Longbow had a bad final lap. We will launch ourselves down here. It's fourth, as best we're going to do. And there we go. We will take a fourth place. It could have been worse. It could have been worse on that one. Could have been better, but, you know. Hey, we got fastest lap. That's something. Who is the highest placed limo? It's Stevie. Stevie is currently our highest placed limo, running around in 8th place. We'll see if Stevie can manage to finish this. I mean, it's a great feat. Griska ran in the podium spots for a while. In fact, actually, one of the 6x6s got 5th. Voltyak? I don't know, I'm probably not pronouncing that one correctly, but got a 6x6 into 5th. That is really good going, considering what is up against. That is incredibly, incredibly good going. Yeah, Stevie looks like they're going to, as long as he doesn't have a very big crash here, which is not so easy. Oh, that's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Stevie gets first place in the limo battle and will cross the line in 8th. Good fun. Good fun. Suitable chaos. Well done. Well done to all of the limo drivers out there. Danger Man has got ahead of Gliska in this battle. Ewan's in 14th at the moment, trying to find a way past level 8. They've both had a crash. Oh, and level 8 is going to win that battle. I don't even know if that was the battle. Oh, and it's a spin, and Ewan has finished. Spun all sorts of out of control, but there we go. What mayhem. What mayhem indeed. Well, that's a jolly boost. If you haven't seen it before, I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have enjoyed it. Yeah. Fun times. Civil Aviation Authority, thank you very much for the donation. Saying we have had reports of one Ewan 9389 making an authorised flight in our airspace. He says to blame you. Yes, it was my fault. It was very much my fault there. Sorry, Ewan. I am sorry for launching you into orbit. Bacon Killer, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, any chance of more Survive the Hunt live? I love the last one you guys did. It's not impossible. It's not impossible that it'll come back. It's not going to be today. Maybe on special occasions. On special occasions, you might be really lucky and get a Survive the Hunt live, like New Year's or something. Maybe that'll be a new tradition, I don't know. But we may see a live one reappear from time to time. It worked quite well, so yeah, we might get another one. Christian, thank you very much for the donation. Saying thanks for streaming. Greetings from Sweden. Well, as ever, wherever you are in the world, it's always interesting to see. See where the channel has made it. I'm glad you are enjoying the stream and everything. Kurgan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying long time fan, love to root for green cars. Scotty and Longbow for the win. Well, Longbow got a victory today. Longbow has had a victory in one of the races, so you've picked a good day to be supporting the green team vehicles. Slow Radish, thank you for the donation. Saying, hey Alex, long-time subscriber, and I always look forward to your videos and streams. If you know what the car is, what are your thoughts on the Passat W8? I own one and love it, except for when it needs repairs. I mean, that's basically my thoughts on the car. It's a fun, interesting thing with an unusual engine. I quite like them, but from what I've heard, they're not the most reliable, and when things go wrong, it is horrifically expensive. So yeah, like I do quite like them. It's just not a car that I would necessarily own. It's kind of like I say, it's kind of. I was going to say kind of like the Maserati Quattroporte to me. I know they're very different cars, but the Quattroporte is a car that I absolutely love, but I don't know if I'd ever own one because I know it would break and it would be unbelievably expensive. And while not as expensive as the Maserati, that Passat is also kind of a... I like it because it's quirky and an unusual and a weird engine and kind of cool, but also there's some big downsides. So I'm glad that people do take the plunge and go for it, because they are kind of cool. Fun that they exist, but yeah, you're brave. You are very, very brave indeed. We've barely got lobbies working currently, so I'm just going to load a race. We're going to load a more sensible... I say we're going to load a more sensible race. I've got to try and remember what some of these races are. Where did we... Last time we did the Laguna Sorta. Where shall we go? Actually, you know, we've got a second page of stuff to go to as well here. We will go to... This one was fun, wasn't it? I say that. Oh, there's multiple routes on that one. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's go here. I think we actually just ended up, without intentionally, just picking Pone circuits. That wasn't quite the goal, but Pone makes some great tracks. Well, we had lots of very, very good creators have built tracks for us. I do remember this one being quite an interesting little circuit, so that's why I've loaded this one up. And because there's split routes, there's multiple routes in some places, might be able to get away from some of the chaos. Possibly. Not 100% sure on that one, but we might get away from some of the chaos. Alright, it's quite a long lap. We're going to go 4 laps perhaps with some sports, with some muscle cars. Let's go 4 laps with some muscle cars. And then we'll see how long the laps are, and maybe go 5 with a supercar for the second race, if things go according to plan. Right, where did I get through reading? Boom Boom Dunham, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, came up, recommended during pandemic. Glad to have stumbled on your channel. Cheers to you and the FR team for all the great content. P.S. Hope Lado has recording/audio of the first race. I don't think Lado is recording, I don't know. On that one, I know what it would contain. There would be a lot of angry Lado directed towards me. So, yeah. If you're just joining, the first race we did was the mountain race where you end up driving tanks downhill directly into cars that are coming up the hill, and it's a big old mess, and I might have bullied Lado without meaning to. I didn't intend to push Lado most of the way down the hill. We kind of did. And then Lado and Stevie also pushed Stevie down, and they ended up kind of working together and bumping me down the mountain later on. Although I also then got lucky and somehow ended up in third. So, yeah, it was a mess. Slight Unreachable, thank you very much for the donation. Saying you should do this in lawnmowers. I'd love to have lawnmower racing work. We've tried it before. We've tried all sorts of stuff. It's so difficult to make it work in a way that's kind of entertaining. Because they're so slow. The track has to be so technical to make things like overtaking possible, to make good close racing. And the problem is when you make a track that technical, when you then put a lot of lawnmowers on it, the problem becomes that they just get stuck. Because the track has to be so narrow and slow that someone makes a mistake and then everyone all gets bunched up and everything gets stuck. We've tried really hard making lawnmower racing work, and it's always been really difficult. I mean, we made air tug racing, the very slow air tug racing work, but that was more because we broke a map and it was hilarious, rather than the fact that it actually worked as a race. So Yeah, we've tried making that sort of stuff work, but it never really has. I don't know if anyone's waiting for an invite, by the way. That's why we're just chilling for a second. If you do want to take part, you can send a message to Ewan, whose game tag is alongside where I have highlighted. You need the enhanced edition of GTA and to be on Xbox if you wish to take part. But yeah, we've got around 20 or so people. Message Ewan and he will try and get you connected if messages are working. They were broken earlier, but I think they have started working now. T-Bird, thank you very much for the donation. I guess I went kind of saying with the drink last night. I woke up to a frog plushie on my couch. And apparently last night I was adamant that he was Dan the guard frog. Yes, I definitely agree. You need a guard frog. That is the way to go. Absolutely. To be fair, I have a dog that is the world's worst guard dog. I say that. He's not intentionally to be a guard dog, but he is a coward. And literally, the other day I was sat downstairs and the postman put something through the letterbox, and the cat went to investigate it before the dog did. That's not normally the way it works. I mean, I'm glad the dog doesn't destroy stuff like that, but that's not normally the way it's supposed to go. He's a silly dog. More cowbell, although probably more effective than a plushy frog, I will say that. More cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, such a fun stream, take a tenner for the Fury. Greetings from the Shaky Isles, New Zealand. You have got up very early indeed. You have got up very early indeed, but welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm glad it's been worthwhile getting up early for this. Tomby, thank you very much for the donation, saying the cult accepts your sacrifice by Crisplosion. Thank you. Thank you very much. The cult is indeed currently winning the donation bar. So that has got hold. We are going to get this underway. I don't know what this is going to be locked to. I'm hoping it is locked to something. Otherwise, we'll just grab something that is fairly fast. And see how that one goes. Yeah. If you are just joining the stream, welcome to the Mayhem. Oh, it's a Ruiner. Okay, cool. I wasn't expecting that to be the car used, but I'll take it. I said, this track, from what I remember, there is a multitude of routes that you can take. Some are faster than others, but some might keep you out of trouble, potentially. So there is that. We're going to start from pole. Okay, it's a big wide grid we've got going on here. Okay. I'm on the outside for turn 1, aren't I? Oh, bugger me. I'm not going to go for the shortcut. Oh, and I missed the boost start. That is terrible. There is a way to shortcut turn 1. It's very risky, and with a field of 20 or so cars, God knows how well it's going to work. Possibly badly, I think, is the way is how we're going to put that. Okay, there's going to be a spin there. Now, there is a way you can actually dive straight on. You can drive through the multi-story car park. It's not a quicker route, but I guess you could get out of trouble if you wanted to go that way. Gliska found what is the faster route through that section, but I can't remember how you get into it. Actually, maybe you get into it by taking the... I can't remember all the routes around here. It's very cool. There is just a lot of different routes. I do remember that this is the way to go, though. We will follow Gliska up here and keep ourselves out of trouble. Oh, bobble the curbs where we can. Oh, I remember this bit here, though. Didn't we have a big crash and get stuck under a pylon at some point? Yes, because you've got to run underneath there. It's very dicey. We will jump up here, and we have got Danger Man, Gliska, and me are making a breakaway at the front. Amy is leading, I guess, the cars from the other route, if you like, the normal line through there, and did carry more momentum up the hill and has taken that position away from me. I don't remember what way's quicker here. Gliska might have made the right call, to be honest. I think Gliska did. I think that was the way that is the better way to go, but we'll figure it out as we go along here. Because I think the actual distance is very similar, but Gliska will carry way more speed coming up to this corner than we did. Hey, like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, Danger Man has fallen over in the most bizarre manner. How the hell did they manage that? Mute carried way too much speed. It's actually been very polite and has waited for Amy. That is very nice indeed. Because, yeah, they just carried a crazy amount of speed from that jump and barreled into the side. So, Gliska leads. We have got Val Trek behind us, I think, was the name. And everybody's kind of just figuring out the route. We will probably all end up kind of going to the same one. over time. That's normally what ends up happening. Big jump over that crest there. And again, was there any other way? I don't think there's any other way around here. Now the problem is that we're quite far back. We haven't really got any kind of slipstream going on. There should be some catch-up over time. I'd actually not be opposed to the car in third catching us. We could do with a little bit of a slipstream help, really. Yeah, Gliska's found the shortcut route. I think it's not the biggest shortcut route, that one. You can take it at pretty much full speed. It's risky, but you can basically run into it at full speed. Where was there was a definite alternate route through that car park. I just can't remember how to do it. They found it on the first lap, and now I forgot. I don't know if it's actually that much quicker. I think it's fairly similar in terms of speed. I just don't remember how to end up aiming the car into it. Right, we will be flat through here. Oh god, that was so close. We brushed the wall. We got away with it. We got massively away with that one. But I mean, we're having to drive like this. If I'm going to catch Gliska, it's got to be absolutely spot on here. It has worked. I mean, we clipped the pylon the slightest of clips. It was a high-speed clip on the pylon. So where was... Oh, okay, that was the turning there. Gliska's onto the bridge. We will follow. Don't go down the wrong slip road, otherwise you really will be in trouble. So I don't think the catch-up is as powerful on these cars as some of the other ones, which is also perhaps not helping us quite as much. We're just trying to be flat out for as much of this lap as we possibly can. So this is where the jump is. If you get it wrong there, you can lose a lot of time, but these are thankfully fast enough. I'm glad they are, because it wouldn't necessarily have been like that, because, well... we haven't tested these cars. I don't think we raced the Ruiner when we ran it before. So, yeah, it could potentially get in trouble. Gliska's had a big slide. That has helped me. We are reeling this gap in. We're going to have a couple of laps in this fight. Danger Man's a couple of seconds behind. If we start fighting, it'll very quickly become a three-car battle for the lead of the race. We're well clear of the rest of the pack, though. So that's good for us. It shouldn't become a massive 20-car scramble. We will carry as much momentum as we possibly can through these corners. Again, don't let the back end slide around. We actually had a really good run through there. Okay, good news for us. We're in the tow. We have caught up to Gliska. In fact, that is pretty well timed, if only this was the final lap of the race. So we are going to try and fire the car into... It's a narrow run through there, and I did check up a little bit more than Gliska. I still don't know what the shortcut route is through this car park. I know there is one, just haven't figured it out. Ah, that's the way it is. Okay, you got to take a much earlier turn. Okay, I now know where I'm going. It is definitely faster to go that way, although it's faster, but it's not by a crazy amount. That one's not as important a corner. It's much more important that you A, get this one. I wonder if two cars working together with slipstream could make the other route work. I don't know. I'm not going for an overtake here. It's suicide. That's a fast chicane, and then it's a narrow underneath the pylon. Much better to just lift off the throttle and wait, because we'll get a chance at the top of this hill. We did fall out of the slipstream a little bit. Okay, maybe we won't get a chance this time around, but we'll get a much safer chance. I'm not going to do a move. Not when we've spent so long trying to catch up to Gliska. I guess we'll go the other way. It surprises me. Either forgot to make the turn or has opted to try something, see if they can... Are they trying to break the slipstream or something? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're happy to fall back and then they'll have the slipstream towards the finish line. Might be that kind of a tactic. Could work in theory. I think you're just so slow down there. That's the problem. Oh, and in fact, Gliska ran that corner hard and made a mistake. Danger Man's trying something? Does kind of work. I feel like that's a very big risk and not one that I want to take, but it does work. The chances of falling over, I feel, doing that are quite high. Gliska's attempt at a different line was actually pretty good. I'd say the other line, it carried a lot of speed, but they just made a mistake on the really important corner. They just carried too much speed and bounced it off the wall. Danger Man's going to go to the inside. We'll leave space. No point fighting this one too hard down here. Still bouncing over the crests. Yeah, there's no point having a big accident. We will have a lift and try and get back into line. Can't do anything down here. Well, again, no real point going too crazy in these fights. Also, ultimately, we want to make sure we're in a good place for the slipstream pull towards the start-finish line. But that's next time around where it's more important. Gliska's about 3 seconds back, but might be able to catch us before the end of the race. We do fire through the narrow section. Danger Man carries a lot of speed on the outside there. So, yeah, the outside line does work through that section. We will pull the car across. We will try this line this time out. Oh no, it missed a checkpoint. Ah, well, there goes the lead, because we bounced it wide. It's not over. We still got a chance, but that has cost us. And that is a problem trying to do that line on the final lap where I've never driven it before, is things like that you don't know. On the first lap, that's a much easier mistake to recover from. You've got the rest of the race in front of you. On the final lap, it means we've got to be basically perfect. For the rest of the final lap, we should be able to do it. We should be able to do it because Gliska and Danger Man will inevitably squabble amongst themselves. We will take the jump very nicely this time around. I did clip the pylon that didn't help. I hate that, judging those narrow gaps. I'm never very good at it. Gliska's to the outside. Now, I'm going to expect them both to take the slip road. They will. They're going to go side by side and continue to squabble on the way downhill. Now, this is good for me. This is what we want to see. The more they fight each other, the more they slow each other down, the more we will be drawn into this fight. And indeed we will now, as they're side by side. We will get the tow coming up this hill. Now, is Danger Man going to take that alternate route that they like? Yes. It actually says it's an alternate route. Oh, it is an official route. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, Gliska. I carried so much speed up there. Danger Man's crashed. Danger Man's crashed on that alternate platform. So it was indeed a big risk. We had a load of momentum barreling down there, but I have a horrible feeling we might have got the lead at a point where we don't really want it. Gliska jumps the grass median there and will be giving chase, because we might just get slipstream past towards the finish line. I'm trying to curb boost off of any of these that I can. We're trying to break the toe, if at all possible. Problem is, the more you end up swerving, the more difficult you make it for yourself. Gliska with a big oversteer moment. I wonder if Gliska's car has damage from something, because that is a huge slide from that car. And we've pulled a gap. I don't know where the gaps come from. Maybe Gliska did get more oversteer. I hope they didn't tangle with the back marker. I don't think they did. That's never a way you want it to go. I thought we were going to be in trouble, but I think Gliska got too much oversteer. It's possible that car has taken damage and a bent wheel was giving that some grief. And there we go. We will claim a victory here on the San Andreas Rush-style circuit. Danger Man gets third, attempted a risky line. It almost paid off. Credit where credit is due. It was a valiant effort, but made a little mistake somewhere, and somewhere on that ramp. We never saw that line before either, actually, to be fair. When we ran this the first time, I never saw that one, unless it's been added later, because it was a long time ago we drove this track. That was a good find. So, yeah. Longbow gets fourth ahead of Stevie. Valjak ends up in sixth ahead of Childish Ewan. In eighth, Mute ninth, and level 8 rounds out the top 10. In fact, they are just coming across the finish line. Yeah, Danger Man. That route was fun. It was quick when you got it right. By the looks of it, it was a bit dicey. But it was indeed a good line. I might try it in the next race. We'll see. Right, sorry, let's get with... I will try and catch up with reading of donations while we go through these next loading screens. Velis Velens, I might be mispronouncing it, but thank you very much for the donation. Saying, just supporting, loving your videos. The support is always much appreciated. Logato, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, donation for gas for the Plymouth. You know, the one you are not selling. The amount of bloody work I'm going to end up doing it, I'm probably... who knows? By the time it's all the work's done, maybe I won't need to sell it. I have enough for a deposit anyway. It will certainly go through petrol. Now is not the time to have a 60s muscle, although I have a V10 estate car, so it's not exactly like that's the most economical thing in the world. So whatever I drive, it's not economical. It's just sort of 16 miles a gallon is a bit better than probably 7 or 8. That might even be ambitious if I drive it into the city. The only drives I do a lot of the time are just into town, and well, it's not very economical in a big estate car, the RS6, but even less economical in a classic muscle car. It will be funny, though. It will be very funny. It's not exactly a town/city built for a classic muscle car, so it'll be entertaining to do it. Donners, thank you very much for the donation. Saying not contributed before, so here's something for the excellent content you and the filming crew produce. Thank you very much indeed. I am glad that you've been enjoying the videos and hopefully the streams and so on. The Razor Whip, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what are your opinions on the pioneering era of cars, 1930s backwards? And is there any in particular you would like to own/drive? Also, Crane's green better than Longbow's green? Yes, level 8 smells. Of course, level 8 does smell. I mean, I'm always fascinated by that era of cars. There are some truly ridiculous contraptions, and certainly some of the race cars, the speed, like the Auto Union and that style of car that were doing incredible speeds when there was literally nothing holding you in the car. I mean, at that time, it was you didn't want. Let's say the theory was you didn't want a seatbelt because you'd rather get flung out of the car than be held in it in a crash. And they were trying to do 200 and plus miles an hour with them. They're ridiculous. I can't say I know enough about them to really know what ones I would want if I would want one. And I'd never afford them these days anyway because there's so few left. They'll be unbelievably expensive. They were awesome cars. I love the engineering that went into them, and seeing them when they race them up Goodwood and so on. They are crazy. Yeah, I love the madness of those vehicles. But yeah, I can't say I know them well enough, and I probably wouldn't want to have one. I'd drive them for fun, absolutely, but I think they had an Auto Union at Goodwood one year, and I'm pretty sure it broke down every run it went up the hill. Certainly every run I saw of it was broken down. Whether that was whether it did get up the hill on its own steam, I don't know, but I saw it about 4 times, and all of those times it either broke down on the hill, or one of the time it broke down in front of me, or it stopped in front of me, and the other times, one time I think it got to the start line and then didn't go, and then the other 2 times it had broken down before it got to where I was. Oh, the fun of classic cars. The fun of classic cars. Mr. Cobra, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hey Alex, I haven't been in a stream for a while. I have some cash for all the entertainment over the years. I mean, I haven't been doing very much in the way of streams, so that's kind of understandable. But I hope people are enjoying this one. We are going to be doing some more streams as time goes on. I think we're going to be just ready and going to go for this. I don't know if we're getting any more people, so we're just going to launch this one. And, yeah, see how it... See how it goes. I don't know what the supercar... I'm pretty sure we did drive the supercar when we did a video on this track, so I'm going to hazard a guess at possibly the Voltic. No, Banshee 900R. Okay, that's cool. I like the 900R, so we will go for that. See how it goes. T-Bird, thank you very much for the donations. I sent you a picture of Dan the Guard Frog. I feel like chat needs to see how amazing it is. What did you send that on? I don't know where I'm going to be able to find that, to be fair. I haven't got anything open to show it, but I like the idea of a guard frog. That's a fun... it's a good idea. Big Toop, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, how did you meet Hat Films? I want to do anything with them again. So, I mean, that was... I say a strange tournament. So I've always wanted to do. I've always been a fan of the Yogscast. Let's start from the very, very early beginnings. I've always been a big fan of the Yogscast. Hell, they're one of the reasons I started YouTube. and we were talking about doing a survive the hunt, like a multiplayer survive the hunt. Ewan, by the way, wasn't crashing there. There is an alternate route through the car park. So yeah, we always talked about doing a multiplayer survive the hunt, and I'd watched hack films for many years and knew they were into their GTA, so I took a chance and just emailed whatever their business email was, and they were interested in taking part. Oh, Stevie's going to send me the long way here. That's annoying. So yeah, that was basically it. I emailed them on the off chance they would be interested in having a go at doing a survive the hunt. They liked the idea, and yeah, they were up for it, and that's how I ended up working with them. It was literally just that, which is a very, very cool thing to do. So I was very glad I got the opportunity. Oh, bloody hell! It's a sketchy join there. It's fun. It's designed to be sketchy, not like crazy sketchy, but it's designed to be a challenge, this sort of thing. Oh, we're going to bobble off the curb horribly there. This time around, Steve... Oh, there's a pink car pointing the wrong way. I think it got some assistance. Oh, God, we're still struggling for grip through there. Oh, don't make it 3 wide on the slip road. You're mad. Bliska made it work. Stevie has got in front of us. I mean, we're all still in a group, so it doesn't really matter. Bliska's definitely going to try that awkward line, and I'm pretty sure it didn't work for Bliska. I think I saw them have a crash. We are having our own accident. Yeah, it is. I think that's technically a shorter route, that jump up the dirt, but it's so risky, and I actually think it slows you. I think you lose some momentum bouncing. If you get it right, I bet it's just as quick, but I feel like the dangers, the risks the risks really outweigh the rewards. There we go. That was the much better grammatical way of saying that. Ewan, that was a wonderfully dumb crash. I'm glad we saw it on camera. Look, it was a wonderfully dumb crash. It didn't actually lose all that much time. We're going to have a go at the inside, and we're going to almost make a pass stick. We're now going to be stuck on the outside here. Danger Man's got no speed. I don't know if these cars can bump draft. I get the feeling they probably can't. Got nowhere to go though, so we might as well try pushing Childish forward. Level 8 with crazy run. No one made it across to the inside there. I feel like that we were all so busy trying not run into each other, everyone forgot that there was a shortcut at turn 1. Mute is going to take the tight line through here. Yeah, me, Danger Man. Oh no, I've put Mute in a wall. I'm sorry, I will wait for you, but I've got to get out of the way here. Oh, sorry, Danger Man. I was trying to get out. I think Danger Man missed a checkpoint. I somehow didn't. Yeah, we got a little bit carried away. I think a few cars have gone for the car park route, and we all stumbled over each other. That was actually the way to go there, because they're going to drop down. The only problem with the car park route is it's quicker at or it's not so bad for that corner, but you can't take this route. And this is the route you really want to get. So I think that's why I don't really like going through the multi-story car park. Not going to go for a pass down here. Way too narrow. Oh, nice save. Nice save there. Oh, no. I knew the rejoin was trouble. We'd rejoined in a really strong place, and it's all gone horribly wrong. It just couldn't get the car. I mean, there was space, but the closing speeds were too great for everyone to be able to really avoid. And I was in the air and barely in control of my car for a lot of that. So we just couldn't pull it across. Oh, get out of the way. We've got a good run down here. Uh-oh. Stevie's going to have a crash. Saw that one happening, and it was just check up as much as possible to try and make sure Stevie gets that gathered together. Okay, so there are the two leaders. Well, there's a huge bump draft. Oh, I got a massive upset on the curb. Stevie punted level 8 forward. The top two have actually not got very far away. Amy, get off the roof. Thank you. You hit the inside wall and made a mess of things for level 8. Somehow we're fourth. We really shouldn't be fourth at this point. I feel like I've got crazy amount of camber on that front left wheel. That doesn't look right. I mean, that's just what we've got. Okay, big slipstream pull. Oh, that's a massive upset for Danger Man there. That always wanted to do a front flip on the way down the hill, although we're now bobbling and unhappy on the landing. I wonder if Danger Man's car's damaged or something. Mute has the lead of the race. We will sweep around the outside of Danger Man and move up into second place. Okay, this race is madness. It's good. Right, here we go. Big toe towards the start-finish line. Danger Man is to the inside. Danger Man doesn't go to the shortcut, but I can't risk taking it because I won't necessarily be able to sweep across behind. So is Danger Man going to want to take I'm not going to be able to get across for that line. Stevie is going to take the normal racing line with me. I wondered if Stevie was going to go to the car park. They did not. We're going to get spat out here, but we're going to get spat out into... Oh, no, we do stay ahead. I'm surprised, actually. I guess maybe they were fighting each other too much. We are stuck on the outside here. We do not want to be, although we are 3 wide. Are we ahead of Stevie? I hope so, because we are... Oh, no, we're going this way. Stevie was going this way. I didn't want to go this way. However, it has been decided for us, I guess. But never mind, what can we do? The only good news for us is we have got slipstream down here. If we work together, we'll carry momentum, a good amount of momentum down here as one of those cars hit the lamppost. Oh, Longboat's turned up and we got just the littlest of nudges into a lamppost. I think Amy's car was bobbling and yeah, it was the smallest, it wasn't a really big hit on us, it was just enough to fire us in a way that I could not get back together, although everyone at the front's had a crash anyway, so Slipstream Train is going to go hunting Ewan very quickly. Okay, don't run. Oh, I might have given Longbow a very big helping hand there that I didn't actually intend to. Sorry, Longbow. Longbow was quite slow at that juncture, and we just carried a lot of momentum and decided that Longbow needed help getting forward. Okay, up the hill we go. Danger Man is going to come flying past, that's okay. We could do with some slipstream here so as to not fall too far back. We might have got a little bit of curb boost actually that ended up helping us better. Okay, here we go. We're still in the fight, that's the bit that matters ultimately. Oh god, that corner. We get carried away under braking up there pretty much. We should get carted along in the slipstream. Longbow has given Ewan a very big bump. Oh, well, I tried to check up and avoid Ewan. We then got pushed forward. I mean, we got pushed clear. Everything went well for us. We lost a bit of ground to Danger Man, but we didn't lose as much ground as Ewan and Stevie and everyone else, so it could have gone way, way worse. Danger Man's missed a checkpoint, I think. It's me and Level 8 that lead the way here. Level 8 will get the run towards the finish line, but there's one more lap to go. One more time around this crazy circuit for us. We've got so much speed. I didn't know if I was going to get to the shortcut, and I think we spooked Level 8 away from it, basically. So, no one takes the shortcut there. What route is going to be taken? We're going this way. We haven't really gone this way very much. Make sure we do get the checkpoint. I don't know if that route's better or not. I feel like if you get it right, that route is. But I've either got oversteer or bad. I've just never really got it cleanly. Never quite got it sorted myself. So Gliska's in third. Now, what way? Who was going to go what way? We're going this way. Level 8 doesn't have any support. No, actually, I take it back. Level 8 has Gliska for company down there, and the cars that I have for company have all crashed. So this is going to be an interesting one to see who gets spat out where. I mean, we're going to get spat out in the lead, but we will have no momentum coming up this hill. Catch Up and Slipstream would have slaughtered us. Although they must have crashed. They must have crashed or something, because we were way further ahead than we should be. Absolutely miles ahead of everyone, which is not quite how this should have gone. Catch Up is going to slow. I mean, you can see how much slower my car suddenly is. So we are going to be in trouble. Oh, down here. Bloody hell, moving about over there. They're going to slipstream up to us. I mean, they're going to actually come with a crazy amount of speed. If you want to go past, go to the outside. I'm going to hug the inside here and just let them do their thing. Because they're carrying a lot of momentum. We are across there. No one's risking the dirt path. Can't say I blame them. We will suddenly get an engine back. That's always nice. Okay. Oh, we're to the outside. No, get back on the ground. Oh, bugger me. The front end lifted and we had no steering. Yeah, just none. Absolutely no steering through that corner, and that's always a bad thing. And then I think actually Ewan kind of saved us, because we were going in that wall anyway. Ewan was going in that wall anyway, but Ewan crashing pinged me clear, which is massively helpful. If we get super lucky and they all really slow each other down, I guess we could do a massive slipstream pull towards the finish line. Is about the best thing we've got, best chance we've got here. We will be in a prime position for a crazy tow towards the finish line, but I think it's not going to be a long enough run for us, and we are actually a little too far back, possibly. Nugs has got it, I think, as they all fall over each other. Yeah, Nugs is going to get it. We've got a massive tow at the death, but it's not enough. Damn. Amy gets fastest lap at a 2:14 is a lot quicker than everyone else. Bloody hell. It's good. It was a fun race. It was a chaotic race. We weren't quite in the right place at the end there. Weren't quite. We're very, very close, but just ended up being kind of dumped out of... I'm not really dumped out of position. We got unlucky and then not quite close enough for a big slipstream pull. There we go. That's how it goes sometimes. It was fun. I like that track. It's a really, really cool track. I said it was built by Pone. Really fun having all the alternate routes to play around with. And it works pretty good for balancing. There are a couple that were generally preferred, but on the whole, yeah, they were very, very good fun. I think that's also... I might be wrong. I think that's the first race victory for a non-filming crew member today as well. I could be wrong. I could have forgotten something earlier, but well done to Nugs for getting that one. Right, we will go and get another race loaded up. Dahl, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, speaking of MPG, my new 2022 F-150 with a 5-litre V8 gets better MPG than my old 2018 F-150 with the 2.7 V6, almost 20 mile a gallon. And glorious V8 noises is always good. It is indeed. I will always approve of glorious V8 noises. Yeah, I mean, that's 20 miles a gallon, not too bad for a truck like that. As I said, I have once upon a time got 27 miles a gallon out of the Audi, but that was long motorway. That was roadworks, an average speed camera on the motorway that was like 50 or something, and that was when I managed to get to 26. Normally, if I'm doing like sensible motorway journeys, 22, 23 is very, very possible. It's just driving, when I just drive from here into town is like a 10-minute stop-start drive. That's when I do like 13 or 14 sometimes. So, yeah. Fuel is bad. Fuel is expensive. But RS6 is a fun car, at least. So, you know, there is that. We've still got just me, Stevie, and Ewan. We're gradually losing people from this weird pseudo free roam that we have going on. I don't know why this is a thing that we have happening, but it is a thing that we have happening. So, yeah. Oh, the Sanking is just the most useless vehicle. It looks like it should be really strong in car-to-car combat, but it's just so bad. Because it just climbs everything. Let's go and load another race up. You know what? We're going to load up. We're going to load up something special here. We haven't got crazy amount of time. So we're going to load up this one. It is one of the most glorious tracks in the world. And we are going to... we're going to go racing here. We're going to race... Who remembers what the name of the military Hummer is? And what class it's in? Because I sure as hell don't. What class was it? Chat/filming crew. Do you remember what it is? Because I've bloody forgotten. I think it's off-road, maybe? I presume it's off-road. Is it Patriot Mil Spec? I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. Yeah, I could be wrong on that one. So it's not the squaddy, it's the more military one, I think. The squaddy, I don't think it does as sillier stuff. I could be wrong, but yeah, I have a feeling the squaddy is the more civilian one, if you like. Okay, so yeah, we're looking for Patriot Mil-Spec. It is off-road, I believe. So we will go with this. I don't know if it is locked for everything. I don't know if it's locked. If it isn't locked, please try and make sure you pick the right vehicle. Oh, I got a Woolaloo actually came through that time. Awesome. Yeah, if you can try and pick the right vehicle, it is the Patriot Mil Spec is the one that we are looking for. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is open to everything. So yeah, you will have to flick through, find the Patriot Mil Spec. You want to use it. It is by far and away the most fun. If you want to take part, by the way, there is plenty of spaces. You can send a message to Ewan, whose game tag is alongside where I have highlighted. He will send you an invite. He will try and get you connected. We are playing on the Enhanced Edition on Xbox. But yeah, send a message to Ewan, and they will try and get you connected. The more people in this, the better. It's going to be mayhem. So yeah, it should be fun. Shelley, thank you for the donation. Saying I'm sitting on Xbox to finally get my practice in before our 1v1. I mean, good luck. Good luck with that one. You're gonna need a lot. I've had far too many hours playing bloody GTA and racing in general. I don't even want to count up how many hours I've spent in racing games. I know it is my job now, but even before it became my job, it would be an alarmingly high amount. There we go. I mean, I like racing, so I don't mind it, but it would be a number that would be scary. CNT, thank you very much for the donation. Jared C, thank you for the donation. I say my wife and I have been watching for years now. Just want to thank you all for the effort. Live stream has survived that one day. It's possible, as I said. It will only be for special occasions, as I said, like New Year or something along those lines. But it is not impossible to see it happen again. So yeah, we might. Hey, Nareths has got connected. Hello, Nareths. You are back to try and get police and cause us chaos. Yeah, we may well see a live survival. It won't be regularly, but we may well see some more of them in the future. Roscoe, thank you for the donation. Saying can't join today, so rooting for anyone in any shade of green. Mean Team Green. Green has got a lot of supporters today. Green has got a lot of supporters we have going on today. Sound of White Noise, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Alex, is that Ballroom Blitz track still in the list? I don't think it is. I remember you said on that track, this is the worst thing we've ever done to Dunes, so that's fine. Ballroom Blitz, was that the one that was like the kind of cloverleaf figure of, not, well, I say cloverleaf, like the crossover with like 3 loops? I think that was it. I don't think I still have it. I don't know. I can't say I pay attention when I was flicking through the menus. But that was a mean track. That was a very mean track. That just did weird things. I think that Laguna track was one of the meaner things we did with Dunes in some ways, because it was almost worked, and then it didn't. I mean, in not working, it was glorious in its own special sort of way. Parsiville, thank you very much for the donation. I opted for a mix of both. Sold my V8 truck for a WRX STI, 25 plus miles a gallon, if I drive sensibly. And turbo noises. Yeah, turbo noises and driving sensibly and high miles a gallon, they tend not to go together very often. I had that fun with the old Mitsubishi. It was, yeah, I do miss that Legnum. It was a good car. But yeah, driving sensibly is always what gets you the best miles a gallon. It's just difficult when you have a fun car. It's just too tempting. Landy Man, thank you very much for the donation. I say nice to see you again, Alex. I'm definitely enjoying the streaming again. We at some point do some Hunt the Survivors live, because that was always my favourite thing to watch live. It's always possible. It's always possible that we might see that sort of thing from time to time. Definitely, it's going to be a slower kind of rejoining into streams, but yeah, there may well be some more things like that. We're just going to get this started. Everybody, remember, Patriot Mil Spec is the vehicle we're driving, okay? Let's try and get that through everyone's head. That's the vehicle that we're going to use, all right? I'm not holding out a hope that it's going to work, but we shall try. We shall try get everybody doing the same thing. Farmer Envoy Extreme, thank you very much for the donation. They're saying, will we ever see a return to King of the Hill? I loved those videos and still watch them now, even the first one from many years ago. I would love to say yes. The problem we've had with it, and the problem we've always had with it, and the problem we've never been able to fix is how to deal with the last 2 or 3 cars. Because you build an arena that's big enough to have I mean, fair, it might work better now because there's less of us playing on Enhanced Edition. We could probably build a smaller arena, but basically if you build an arena that's big enough for, let's say, 16 cars at the start, it doesn't work when there's 2 cars left at the end. And if you build an arena that's good for 2 or 3 cars, it doesn't work at the start. Everyone falls off immediately and you have a 5-minute round. It's always... I don't know how rain's going to work on this one. This is not good. Yeah, it's a very difficult thing to get right. If we ever find a map that works for it, it'll probably be used a lot. And Gliska's had a problem immediately. And how has Amy done that? So if you've never seen this race before, you're in for a treat. Straight line is, as the name suggests, a race where all you have to do is drive in a straight line. But when we race it, we use vehicles with deliberately weird hitboxes. The Patriot Mil-Spec has probably the weirdest and dumbest because you can't bump draft. If you try and bump draft, you climb over the vehicle ahead. And when they're 2 and 3 wide, you have no real options as to where to go. So you can either try and bump draft and hope. You can try and find a gap. Oh no! How has that happened and why has that happened? And oh dear. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Stevie. And thank you, Amy, again. And thank you, somebody else. We caused a lot of problems and it didn't really slow us down. It just slowed everyone else down. Oh, that's gone very badly wrong. Now my suspension's broken, so now we don't really turn. And because, of course, we have slipstream and catch-up turned on, and because you get this weird, everyone ends up 4 wide and no one makes progress. If you have a big crash, you then get back into the fight kind of quickly, although there's been I think my crash kind of snowballed into a really big crash. Dollars is trying to make some space, and there wasn't really any space to make there. I mean, can we? Maybe. Nope. Oh, it's gone wrong for somebody else this time. It's fine. We will sneak our way through. It's gone well. Oh, I heard a woolaloo. I wish I knew what was going on with the woolalurs, but I heard a woolaloo. Thank you for the donation. A woolaloo to you. I can't look at it because, oh god, why am I? That was just late on the old steering. Sorry, but that was the closest to an actual successful bump draft we've seen, full stop. I didn't spaz out massively into the air. Oh dear, problems have gone on for a purple car, and everything's gone flying through. I mean, we're okay at the moment. This leapfrog is actually good. I would rather this. We want to have cars overtaking. You don't want to get stuck 4 wide. That's when you really are in trouble. This is good. I'm happy to just wait, let Danger Man go, because level 8 will get slowed. We will then get the slipstream off level 8. We'll then get the slipstream off Mute. We'll then hopefully get the slipstream off Ewan. Oh no, Ewan made a gap for us. Hey! We found a gap! If we went through... Oh, level 8's bounced off a wall and physics has had enough. The other thing I should point out is while this race is a single lap race, it's a very long lap, we get to the end and then we have to turn around. And then we go down the same section of track. And we've got this big gap at the front. It actually is a surprisingly large gap. It doesn't normally work like this. And we're going to have to run head-on into the pack. We might get through in one piece. Unlikely. We've also got to go through a narrow... Oh, the pack is actually closing. The pack is really closing on us. Even our little leapfrogging technique here is not working well enough. Still got a while to go until we get to the... Well, we can't have that much longer to go until we get to the end, but... the pack is a little more spread out now, but it's still dangerous. We've still got at least another climb to do here. Oh, and Danger Man's pointing the wrong way. Oh, and in fact, the pack's crashed behind us. This is good for me and Mute. We can run away a little bit here. Here we go. It's going to the... Oh, God. Well... I've never led at this part of the race. I've never seen the explosions before. Didn't realise that was a thing. But apparently it is. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gliska did not want to go on the brakes and just drove into the... We've actually got the turn quite well sorted. Uh-oh. Let them all go. Right, we're through. Okay, we have a massive lead. We are completely on our own. Awesome. I mean, we're not going to stay on our own for very long because they're going to come blasting up towards us, but This is the biggest lead that has ever been had, I think, in this in this track. Well, you know what? I've not got much I can do here, so I'll read some donations. Olaf, thank you very much for the donation, saying, "Evening. I've been watching for a couple of years. By the way, have there been any new good Chris quotes lately?" Don't think so. I don't think so, actually. I'm sure there have. I just don't remember them off the top of my head. Oh, physics. Well, it's decided me and level 8 are going to go. Uh-oh. Why, game? Why would you do such a thing? Me and level 8 were doing a great job of teamwork there, and then you just decided to completely screw up my day. Yeah, Ewan might know of some good Chris quotes, if there are any still hanging around. If there are any recent ones. I can't think of any, as I said, off the top of my head at the moment, but I'm absolutely sure that Chris has said something dumb recently. Crane, yes, go find a Chris quote. Chat must be appeased with random Chris quotes. If there are, I'm sure there have been some recently. I just can't say I remember them currently. Right, now I've got to actually pay attention, so I can't read donations while racing in a straight line because there's now lots of cars for me to deal with. Oh, we're in the perfect place here, I think. We've got the slingshot. Uh-oh. We've got the big wreck in front, and I'm hoping I could get through that, and we could not. We almost had the perfect leapfrog, where we would slipstream up to one car, slipstream past it, and then slingshot into the next group. That's the dream on this track, is when you can do that. And we almost had it. Mute's done a good job getting past us. Childish has got the big slip. Actually, it's Childish's turn now to do that. Bliska tried to push Danger Man, it failed. Oh no, not again. I mean, we're going to save... We saved Childish, and there's enough momentum. Again, much like we saw in that June race, there is enough momentum going on in these crashes that everyone kind of gets pushed back forward again. So we all kind of got away with that one. We lost some ground to the leaders, but not very much. We're going to sit in the draft here. And, oh god, Amy's turning up with a lot of speed there. We will barrel down here also with quite a lot of speed. Oh, let's go. Uh-oh, don't do a wheelie like that. That's never going to end well. You don't want to be up against the wall because these things glitch off the wall really easily. Oh, Vortex exploded. Level 8. How is level 8 going to roll like that? How with the physics has that happened? And this green truck gone massively flying across in the background. Oh yes, Crane with the Chris quote of "Do fish." I remember that. Yes, that was a good silly Chris quote of late. Oh yeah, the straight line never fails to live up to its weird expectations of something silly happening. We're still not a million miles away from, say, from the lead battle. We're still in with a shout here, although so is the group of cars. We're sadly at a little bit of an annoying distance. We're not quite close enough to really be in the fight yet, although Ewan and Danger Man should drag us into it now quite easily. I'm surprised we weren't catching that toe very well. We are there now. It's a little bit of a faff. Oh, and Amy's gone for a roll off of the wall. Oh wait, this is the end. No, this is the end. This will not do. I think we cheesed a third somehow. I think everyone was so busy trying to screw themselves over that we snuck past, and I think we pushed Longbow to a third. I just kept foot down and was going for it in the hope that we would get through. Did we end up third? We did. Somehow. We snuck ourselves into third place. Ewan took victory. Ewan timed that one perfectly. Longbow gets second, was up with that lead group for quite a while. Yeah, we snuck a third on that one. There was a gap that that we found, and as Danger Man, I think, was trying to beat Longbow, Danger Man ended up actually slowing themselves down an awful lot. And we managed to cheese our way into a third place. I will take a cheesed third place in all of that. Awesome. Can we remember? I guess, you know what? I guess we can use the other... We can use the original, the iMorgan. The good old iMoobot. Yes, let's do it. We're going to do it. We're going to go to the old school. We're going to go the old school way. Okay, we're going to go for the iMorgan. Right, donations. I shall read those while we reload. Racing Turtle, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, if life were fair, you would have millions of subscribers. Well, I thank you very much for that. I mean, it would be nice and everything. You know, I do what I can with my channel. I'm glad that the people that watch it, you know, I'm glad I have as many people that do watch it and do enjoy it. I'm glad I can do it as a job and everything. So yeah, I mean, millions of subscribers would be nice and everything, but yeah. You know, I think you always hope for more. You always say you always hope for more, but you know, you always want that next step or whatever. But I'm glad my channel does as well as it does at the moment. But you know, it's always nice to hear that people think your channel should have more, etc. Must mean I'm doing something right at least. Finland Ball, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, will you be doing this type of GTA stream again one day? Because I'm getting an Xbox soon, and I'm looking forward to some clean racing, well, clean-ish racing with you and the community. Hope love your content, and have been watching since Surviving the Police first came out. That's a long old time ago. Yes, there will probably be more GTA streams like this. I don't know how regularly they are going to be. I'm not really sure on this one. It might be GTA ends up being a sort of Sunday evening thing. I will see on that one, but definitely yes, there'll be more GTA streams and that sort of stuff along the way. Right, everybody, remember, we're driving the iMorgan. I know I called it a silly name, but I'm going to say it now properly. iMorgan is the car we're driving here. All right, everyone got the mil spec, which I'm really impressed with. So well done. Let's see if we can do it 2 in a row. We're going for the good old iMorgan here. Okay? Let's load it up. Let's see what happens. Kratos Gamer, thank you very much for the generous donation. Much appreciated. Saying, survive the Taskmaster / Gone in 60 Seconds idea. Your last car has to be a Futo. I regret nothing. Have they tried a Futo? To be fair, a few times we filmed it, there have been cars I haven't got to. There may well be a Futo involved. I'm sure somebody will get one of those for future, because it is well known that I hate them. I guess to be fair, the Warrener, the HKR Warrener, is actually a bit more oversteery than the Futo in some ways that I had last time. So you could maybe say that that's a bit worse, but yeah, you've probably given them good ideas, or bad ideas. Yeah, bad ideas. Bunk Morlands Tie, thank you very much for the donation. Saying thanks to you and the crew for all the entertainment over the years. Yours was the first YouTube channel I subscribed to way back when. Any plans for more Gone in 48 minutes? There absolutely is more plans. I mean, they're not going to be crazy regular, but there will be more of them, don't worry. They're very popular. We enjoy them. They're good fun. There's something a little bit different. Oh, I heard a wool alert. A wool alert worked. Oh, bloody hell. Mayhem is going on in front of us. Oh! That was a very movie-esque one. Just all of the crashes happened and all of the cars spun and got spat out and everything went a bit ridiculous. And we came out the other side in the 3-wide battle for the lead that no one's ever going to be able to overtake, because catch-up will always drag us back. And I mean, eventually the pack will catch us at some point. Here comes the refs with all of the speed. Oh! Well, Nugs found a way past on the wall, so that's fine, and then immediately hit the wall. Oh! Oh dear! Oh dear! Childish is pointing backwards, but we got away with that. Somehow, I don't know how. Uh-oh. And... oh, okay, we got away with that a bit less. We are still pointing the right way, though. Lost some ground, but there we go. Here comes the big slipstream pull. Oh, I was going to go for a gap that very quickly closed. I was worried there was a car on the outside, but that seems to have vanished. I presume it then therefore had a crash. Oh, that's again more speed, more chaos. Stevie, you're in the wrong colour car. How am I supposed to know? It's difficult enough with random people, let alone Stevie in a longbow colour. God damn it. Oh, there's a lot of cars with a lot of speed, and there goes the big crash again. Oh, bloody hell. How? How did I get through all of that? I mean, that was awesome. That was the proper, like, movie-esque dodging as the whole world is exploding around it, and you're just dodging everything. That was 100% that. Oh, that bump draft actually worked, and then it didn't. First, it was surprisingly effective at firing us forward, and then we ended up getting fired into Stevie, and then it went wrong. Hello, Noreths. Wait, we can do that back as well, although I should probably look where I'm going. Uh-oh, Danger Man's turning up at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and Danger Man is backwards, and Noreths has had a flip. What? Oh, I love this race. It's just so dumb, but it's glorious. We're now doing the 1,000,000-mile-an-hour run. We ping off the wall slightly. Oh, go on, land it. Oh, again, purple car was lagging. Oh, if that wasn't lagging, that would have been the best overtake of the day. That would have been overtake of the day had Valtiak managed to land that. Sadly, it was lag, but it was glorious. It was a glorious attempt at a pass. I think I'm just going to hug the wall. Never mind. Never mind, Lado's turned up. The whole pack overtook us by literally jumping over us. You know what? I'm going to go with a hug the wall strategy. Nope, I take it back. Hug the wall strategy was bad. Maybe not hug the wall, but maybe not quite that close. Ugh. Yep, Danger Man did not. I mean, the closing speed is so ridiculous that what else can you do? There's cars going faster than me and then backwards and out of control, and now Bliska's spun in front of us and we've been pushed forward, and it worked actually. Danger Man just bumped us forward. Oh, it's the explosions! Everybody died. We knew that was going to happen. We knew it was a risk. Oh, whoops. Ah! Somehow I lost out all of the time in that one as well. Oh dear, the mess here is, well, a mess. I've got to get to the turnaround checkpointy bits. I've still not got the checkpoints. God damn it. The turnaroundy bit has not gone well for me either. It's all gone very wrong. I mean, there's still a chance we can win this. That's how wacky this track gets. We're not actually completely out of it, although we do need a good run, and we need, hopefully, a couple of sort of slingshot partners. And if we can do it right, although it's not looking likely, because the green car managed to leapfrog onto somebody else. That's the bad bit for me here, is if the other cars, if they manage to leapfrog the next car, then we think we're stuffed unless the leaders make a really big mess of things. Come on, can't really curb boost here either. Level 8 and Nugs have run out of kind of slipstream for each other. Purple car's gone round. There's some cars bouncing off the wall up ahead. I mean, that is actually what we really desperately need to see. We need them to start slowing down. We need the momentum to shift. We need them to stop. Because we need to be able to get into the toe. But we are so far back at the moment that I don't know if there's much hope. In an ideal world, you'd have someone to, well, you'd be working together. There's a turquoisey car spinning. If I can catch up, I just can't get close enough to anything. And we've got a bunch of cars currently like this. So it's half tempting to drop back, but if you do drop back and it goes wrong, you're in a world of trouble. No. Saw a gap. I guess I should have maybe predicted that Ewan would go forward. I think it was going to take Ewan longer to get going than it did, I think, is what I was hoping to get for that gap. But Ewan got going very quickly because these are all-wheel drive. We're just going to miss out on the next train as well, aren't we? Damn it. Yeah, I think, unfortunately for us, I think our race is stuck. I think we've hit the wall of progress. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. We can find a gap through this. Go on, Amy. Yeah, we can find a gap through all of this. Now we can be back in. If we can back in a group, as long as we can get some slipstream going, which we do seem to have, it might not be over for us completely. Jeez, the speed, the closing speed that these cars can get sometimes is like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. That car lagging is sketchy as anything. Mute has got a bounce and a mute is gone. The mute is flipped and is out of control. That's the end of that. Right, so we need a car in front of us. We need a car to get past us, but not to get past us at warp speed. When they go past at warp speed, we then don't get the draft ourselves, which we have got wonderful amounts of here, and we will pass Dollars like that as well. Can we keep this momentum? You know, Dollars has got good amount of speed and maybe a little bit of lag. We've got a great amount of momentum. Oh, although we got hit. We were moving to try and get some draft. Looks like Nerevs has taken victory, possibly. I don't actually know, though, what happened on that one. The nameplate it is also not very accurate, the end bit. But there we go. It was Nugs that took the victory. Childish second. Nerevs gets third. Ahead of Dollars, who got a good run at the end there. We ended up in 10th. There we go. Went a little bit awry for us at the end. It's the straight line. It's what happens on the straight line. It is what happens on the straight line circuit. We can finish with Lado's Oval. Yes, we will do that one. That's also pretty good in terms of being ridiculous. Petrolhead, thank you for the donation. Saying one Chris level quote I do know is from Bumpy on the Laguna Sorta style track. Who's drilling their dog? Such a good little line. Wait, when did they say that? When did they say that? I've not heard that one. I did not know that was a Bumpy line. But there we go. Oh dear, there's always some silly quotes out there. Walter, thank you very much for the donation. Saying great to see a FailRace stream again. Indeed, yes, I'm back with some more streams from time to time. Morgan, thank you for the donation. Saying no, I am Morgan. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Well done for making the terrible pun, and a boo to you, of course. We'll probably have time for one more race. I'm not sure, though. We will see. So, yeah. We will load up the oval. The oval, I mean, is much along the lines of straight line in that it's very silly, although the oval is does work a little... I don't know, actually. Don't know about that one. I can't remember the cars. Lalo, what cars did you say it was going to be? It was the Hot Ring Sabre. We could do the sensible car. I can't remember what the other cars were that we had. Is it still me? Yeah, it's just me, Ewan, and Stevie chilling out in this lobby. Oh, and Ewan's taken off my. I love that the sports car can bully the truck in all of this. It is great fun. We could probably, to be fair, between me and Stevie, we could probably get Ewan towards the ocean. For reasons unbeknownst to physics. Actually, I guess to be fair, it does kind of make sense a little bit that it would bounce. Although in reality, you'd crash the sports car. It might climb over it once, but you would crush it pretty quickly. Sorry, we're a Hot Ring Sabre and SC1. Okay, we'll drive the Hot Ring Sabre. That's always. I mean, it's a sensible vehicle for this. Also, Lado, what was the track called? I don't remember. I do still have that one. I thought. To be fair, I thought that was long gone. Yeah, what was the oval called? Can I remember? I'm just searching for a track. I don't know. I have no idea what it's called. So I'm just looking for anything that was created by Lado at this point. A scary prospect, I know. Okay, it must be on this next page. Right. Let's have a cycle through here. It's not that one. I don't think. It's not that one. Not that one. That never really worked. The Brazen Special, it's not that one, because that's a survival race. It's not that one. Shake and Bake, I presume? Yes, that looks like that's right, at least. Okay, so there is a slight issue with the checkpoint at turn 1 here. Basically, it's a sort of a split multiple route, and if you go too far to the inside, you can end up missing the checkpoint. I think that's how it works. Basically, you've got to be careful with the checkpoint at what is turn 1. It is very easy to, or it is possible to miss it. We tried to fix it from before the start of this stream, and it didn't work for whatever reason. So just be careful. You can miss the checkpoint at turn 1. You've been warned, pretty much. The Hot Ring Saber's sports, isn't it? Right? Actually, there's only 2 categories. It's definitely not super, so there we go. You know what? We will go 15 laps, because they're very quick laps around here. Should be all good. Right, he's closed already. I did remember to do that. Custom vehicles are all off, and everything is fine. Awesome. Oh yeah, and as Gordon Fan says, Lado reckons 20 laps. Sure, all right, let's do it. Let's go 20 laps. We'll go endurance race. Yeah, if you are in the lead pack, please do not use the banking. It is technically a little bit quicker. It's very dicey though. Basically, the banking is only to be used if you fall a mile back and want to. And your only option is to do that a little bit. If you're in the lead group, I mean, it might not even be, if you're in 10th and you're still within, very close proximity to the leaders, don't use the banking. It's only really if you fall a long way back and don't have cars to slipstream with that you're allowed to go up on the banking. I'm going to say this now. Hopefully people are going to listen. It just makes the racing a lot more fun around here. Crane, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what would be worse? An hour of Chris quotes, an hour of Crane spiels, puns included, a week of Longbow's ping with Bumpy's boat Wi-Fi, or not being able to be mean or bully Lado in any way, shape or form for a week. Also, over won't be as fun if I'm not there. Don't worry, Crane. Somebody else will be able to crash on the inside wall. Someone will find it. Probably me, let's be honest. Okay, what would be worse? An hour of Chris quotes, an hour of Crane spiels. I mean, that is done in an hour. It's a sucky hour, but it would be done. A week of Longbow's ping with Bumpy's boat Wi-Fi would basically kill any productivity I could have. Or not being able to be mean or bully Lado in any way. For that, again, that's for a week. But that'd probably only be one filming session that would make any difference. And it's not like I'm that mean to Lado anyway. Not really. I feel like a week of Longbow's ping with Bumpy's boat Wi-Fi, that would be the worst of those options. Yeah, I think that would win the terrible contest from from that lot. So there we go. All right, we are going to get this started. We are going to get this race underway. It should be locked to the Hot Ring Saber. Let's see what mayhem we can cause here. Should be fun. There's going to be a lot of very big crashes here. There's going to be a lot of very, very big crashes around this track, I have no doubt. I will probably be involved in some of them. Hopefully not too many. We will go for our normal livery. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Place your bets, oh wonderful folk of chat. Am I going to be able to win? Win would be nice. I'd say it's unlikely. It's always going to be difficult to win in these sort of races. A lot of luck is involved. We have a good spot on the grid at least. That's always something. Although, yeah, the inside... the inside wall is inevitably going to get the better of someone, possibly me. Oh yes, that checkpoint there, I think you've got to get across. Again, might be you've got to get across to the inside well enough to make sure you can get it. Nope, Nareths has already crashed off the inside wall. Admittedly, I mean, there wasn't much gap. There was, I guess, some gap to go for against me. There wasn't massive amounts. We will get to the inside. Now, these cars can bump draft a bit. They're not the very best car for it. That would be the Sylvia. I can't remember what it's called, but these can bump draft a bit, and it may well come down to it that you have to bump draft if the pack stays very close together. Whether it will or not is anyone's guess. We don't know what might happen, but yeah, bump drafting may play a part. We've got a good run going wide, although some of the cars ahead. We're happy just to sit here. We'll take the wider line. Whoa! Oh, there's a Danger Man to the outside. I'm very sorry, Danger Man. So you're not allowed to run up the banking intentionally, but we did force Danger Man up there. There was no option. And Danger Man can't actually get back down again because there's so many cars around and will now successfully make it back. Like, that's fine. It's a little bit like the line rule at Talladega and Daytona. Like, if you get forced under it, then that's understandable. If you get forced over it, that's also understandable. You just can't keep going there to gain an advantage, and I was too wide to go through that checkpoint. Oh dear. Going backwards on a racetrack, not good. Ah, bugger. I thought I was going to be close enough still to activate it, but I was not. Right, so now we will go on the cheese-a-lot line around here. So we'll go on the cheese-a-lot line basically until we get cars that we can slipstream with. Why is this a cheesy line? Well, because you're bouncing the suspension, basically. You end up... I'm sorry, but I was at full chat and you suddenly change direction and appear in front of me. There is a limited amount of sympathy I can have for that. But basically, because you're bouncing this, for whatever reason, in the world of GTA 5, when you get the suspension like bouncing, it speeds the car up. That's what curb boosting does, effectively. So this is like one big curb boost. It looks very silly, but it does. I mean, you can see how much it works as I've caught up to this car here. Whoa, yeah, okay. Now we're back in the pack. To a degree. Now, when we're back in the pack, we actually don't want to be on the wall, for good reason, because we want slipstream. Slipstream is more powerful than the wall bouncing, but, you know, when you're on your own, wall bouncing is the way to go. So we'll pass Danger Man. Now, we will be happy to work with Danger Man. We will do the leapfrogging in the slipstream, and we will get ourselves, hopefully, back to this lead group. That's the bit that's important, is that we catch back up to the lead group. Vortex has got stuck in the nobody's giving slipstream hole. It happens sometimes in these sort of races. You can just get stuck with not any no slipstream partner. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, Danger Man bailed and had to go up the wall. That's fair enough. I think the car went into the inside wall at turn, but I don't think I've seen a car over there. It might have been a little bit of lag. Oh, someone really got spat out of that corner, and Gliska's got a big accident. We're going to up the hill, and yeah, that's just avoiding a crash. It's perfectly fair enough to get up the hill out to avoid an accident. We've got more spinners up ahead. Oh! It didn't go far enough up the hill that time. Land it! Oh, look at that! Oh, Kuska found a curb. It bit into the curb, and that's stopped their car dead. Oh, that might actually be like recovery of the day. I don't know how that crash managed to have me landed pointed in just the right direction and everything. It was good. Lado's climbed another wall. Okay, we're in the draft. We're back into the fight, basically, which is all good, which is what we wanted. We've got a good run down here. Gonna have nowhere to go. Oh, Nareth is on that inside. Nareth very nearly took your roll crane. Vortex got a big switch mid-corner. That's out of control on the banking. That's definitely not good. Oh, Danger Man gave us a nudge, and that bump draft did not work, and we have found the pit wall. God damn it. As I said, the bump drafting with these cars does work sometimes. Sometimes it does also not work, and sometimes it does that. Danger Man was not intending on that one. That was supposed to just push me forward a little bit, and it should, in theory, do that, but the game decided to be mean and decided to screw me over. And it didn't do that. So we've tumbled back to 12. Not that it matters. We'll be back up in the group in no time. There's a big gap back to 13th. So obviously they've had some trouble. Lado and someone have had some trouble as well. We're on the... I don't want to be on the outside there. That's a horrible, narrow line to take. Didn't really have much option, but there we go. Okay. We will... I don't know what side Danger Man wants. We will leave space. Space either side on that one. So... there we go. We've got the leapfrog working here. Oh! Danger Man has survived that one, heading up the wall. We're all still good here. We're in 7th. Ewan leads the way of this pack, and we're going to join. We're going to make it, again, it's a bigger battle now than it was before. And it won't be long until whoever's behind Danger Man makes it an even bigger scrap for position. We're trying to find somewhere to put our car. Oh, that's a big one. That was off the inside wall for Amy, I think, that flipped across the track. I mean, we got out of it just in time. I don't know how. We were lucky there. We had just enough space and enough warning to be able to avoid that wreck as it happened. Danger Man is back with us as well. So we've thinned this lead group down to 6 cars, although I imagine Longbow is not going to be long until they join us here. We've got a very good run here, but oh, nowhere to really go. 3 wide. I mean, 3 wide is no problem as long as everyone knows they're 3 wide. It's when you don't realise you're suddenly going 3 wide. That's the dangerous part. Is side by side between Lado and Ewan going brave to the inside. Lado actually gives us some space. Danger Man with a lot of speed through the middle. So Longbow, Amy, I think Noreths as well are coming to make this a bigger fight for the lead again. That's fine. It's to be expected. We're around the outside of everybody. Oh, that's not a place you want a car in ghost mode. In fact, I think it might have got run over by somebody and flung out of the way anyway. We are still getting the checkpoint there. That's good. Longbow takes the lead. Oh, Nareths gets it back. Can I get down off the hill? I want to kind of get down. You know what? No, we don't get back pointing the right way. God damn it. Not much I could have done with that one. We got pushed up wide. I was trying to stay up. I mean, maybe if we could have got down sooner, we could have possibly avoided the worst of that. I don't really know if we could have done, though. Yeah, that's the very difficult one to know, that one. Oh, well, I guess we're going up here anyway. Right, let's make sure we get the checkpoint. I think we're going to end up... oh, God, I want to get up on the wall, but we have got another car there, and that's a bit of a problem for us. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can slingshot our way down here, which we can. Oh. And then we will climb back up on the wall. I mean, we are in 9th place, but the lead pack is so far away. I'm hoping the car behind will follow me. And if they can follow me, and we'll jump off because we've got to get this checkpoint. Yeah, if Mute wants to follow this plan, we can slipstream and slingshot our way forward, and this will probably work quite well. Though, didn't quite work so well through turn 1. There is the lead group. How many laps have we got to go? We might have enough time to do it. Just. Okay. Up onto the wall we head. Where is that car? It's on the inside. So yeah, you can get some good speed on the way into the corner lower down. Ultimately, it's going to be faster up there. It's not ridiculous, but again, we can keep bringing our slipstream partner with us, basically. Let them go through. Awesome. That's what we want. Come on, get in the tow. Yeah, the lead group is actually really... I spread out more than I was expecting it in some ways. I spread out more than I was expecting it to in some ways here. It's partly... Oh dear. Partly to do with crashes and things like that. And there goes my chances, I think. Yeah, everyone else is up on the wall. That is the downside. While this route is technically faster, there is a risk of that sort of crash happening. It's the first time it's really happened to me in this race, but it's something that can happen. Ah, so annoying. So annoying. There's been a big crash up ahead for a bunch of cars, including a Lado. We are... I guess we're kind of actually in the fight now, because they've all fallen over one another. Yeah, it's actually kind of weirdly ended up with us back into the battle, which does surprise me in some ways. Come on, we need some slipstream off of level 8. We need something going. Here we go. Yeah, okay, so this is actually... This is the whole lead battle. Huh. Well, that's worked out better than expected. Oh! Newt with a big flip off the inside wall. We've got a lot of momentum. I'm very, very sorry. Basically, what Danger Man did to us earlier on is that you go for a bump draft. Oh, that was closing a lot quicker than I realised. You go for a bump draft on somebody, try and push them forward to make a little bit of a gap, and then, well, Ewan's done the same thing to us. We are out of... That really is going to be race over, I think, for us now. Without a whole load of slipstream. I mean... Crashes are possible. Crashes are possible here. We're trying to get any little bit of curb boosting that we can, but it's only 2 laps to go. I mean, yeah, that's just what happens here. Ewan didn't want to spin us, just wanted to bump us forward to carry that momentum. Might have just had more momentum than they even realised, but that's what will end up, sadly, taking your car out sometimes. We're trying to curb boost, and I almost got spat out sideways in that curb boost. Come on, we need a crash. We need a big crash. Okay, well, that's helped us a little bit here. Because we can slingshot here. 2 more laps remain. Sorry, I got that wrong last time around. Oh, we need more accidents up ahead. I mean, it's going to get hectic. We know, I mean, it's not like people have been the most generous with their space up until this point, but it's going to get worse in the closing stages. Bobble the curb where we can through here. We're asking for trouble, of course, because if I bobble it too much, we could hit that inside wall and get spat out. Right, there's a spinning purple car. There's a bigger crash up ahead. That is going to be a Lado losing some time. Final lap of the race. We have got the... whoever that is, Geeky, I think, yeah, in the old... It looks like the mellow yellow car, the old NASCAR, but it's not quite, of course. Who is going to make moves on this final lap? We've got great speed with that curb boost. I mean, we're in a good place here, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to have got to the fight just a corner too late to really do anything here. God damn it. Ewan got left for dead. Ewan got stuck in the middle and just nothing for them. We managed to sneak our way into a 6th. It fell apart at the end. Desperately unlucky. I am disappointed to some degree there. We had a good. I mean, look, it's how the oval goes. Sometimes there was a chance for us. We tried where we could to make some progress. 6th isn't terrible. At the end of the day, we were right in the fight at the end. But yeah. Just not quite close. As I said, if that had been another corner, if we'd got there a corner sooner, we might have been able to do it. That would have been where we needed to be. Mute took victory in that big old mess of a race. It was a fun mess of a race. And fastest lap would go to Amy in all of that one. Probably the laps, the catching up wall bouncing laps are probably the ones to do it. But yeah, the good old Lado Oval is good fun. We will. You know what? We've got time for one more. We've got time for one more race. Let's do it. You'll have a longer stream. I shall read some donations while we reload. Dave Lister, thank you very much indeed for the donation. Saying thanks for all the entertainment, Alex and Co. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you're all enjoying this stream as well as we continue racing silly cars, supercars. Sure, let's go. You know what? Screw it. Let's have a nice. Well, we'll have another 20 lap race. What could go wrong? What could go wrong at all? Dee and Rob, thank you very much for the donation. Saying thank you for all the great content as well. I hope, again, glad you've been enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying this stream and the madness that has occurred. Senior Blanco, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, having watched Indy and now this, my head is permanently leaning left right now. Yeah, if I haven't got around to watching Indy, or I haven't finished watching Indy, so yeah, please no spoilers. Everyone's done actually a really good job, so much appreciated. But yes, there's been a lot of racing today. You got British touring cars, Formula One, Indy 500. There was the Nürburgring 24 Hours as well, if you were watching that. So, yeah, there's been lots and lots of racing, which is always a good day. A racing day is always a good day. Right, we will, I think, get this one started, get this underway. Why not? Morgan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying getting Crane involved would really help the stream blow up. You're not wrong. You are not wrong on that front. Although it is normally Chris that does the explosions. Crane just has a crash, but Chris does do the explosions. So yeah, you Chris for some more explosions. Oh yeah, there is the Coke 600 as well this week. It's a good day for motorsport today. And there's a FailRace stream of nonsense and silliness and occasional falling over. And some good racing happens in between the falling over. Like, there might be a couple of good laps of racing here, and then there's some falling over. Right. Let's see what happens with this. We will launch, and we will have the lead early on. It's not going to last, of course. I'm going to do just try and stay out of trouble tactic. Problem is, so you can try the stay out of trouble tactic on the inside, and it kind of works. Problem is if someone on the outside squeezes you, you then launch the car in the air. Or that time someone tried to go even more inside. I mean, there was kind of space. We got away with it in the end. It was a little dicey. Oh god, I don't want to be up here. Don't want to be up there. Okay, well now I've got no choice but to be up there. And there has been a bump between, I think Amy and Gliska had trouble there. Oh, we've got great speed on the outside. We're going to have a big slingshot. We're going to pass Longbow. Still going to carry the momentum. Oh, there's so much speed has got on there. That was just slipstream after slipstream on cars. Pulled us forward. Now it'll happen to them. That's fine. We will slot back into line a little bit here. And oh, Longbow has got spat up the circuit. I mean, again, it's fine. We will make our way through. We're going to have cars on the outside come flying past. Not again. I missed the checkpoint because I was busy trying not to get involved. Trying not to get involved with the avoid the crash that was going on, and in doing so, missed the checkpoint. Yeah, I was so busy watching the cars having crashes and trying to stay out of the way of the crashes that we then done that twice in a row. That checkpoint is... Lado tried to fix it before the stream for some reason. It just didn't save properly, but that checkpoint is supposed to be an additional one there. We don't know why it won't save, or why it wouldn't save. We didn't have enough time to fix it completely. Ewan is going to go to the outside. Now, we're not going to fight that. That's too risky. You don't want to... One thing you don't want to do is, if you're wall bouncing, is have a crash. If you make contact with another car while you're up there, and you're going to get fired off the circuit completely. That is a surefire way to really quickly ruin a race. Okay, we've got a big slipstream here. That will work. The lead pack... I mean, the lead pack is quite a long way in the distance still, but for the moment, we've got this leapfrog going, so I don't really want to compromise that. We'll get a little bit of curb boost going on here. Now, the leapfrog might come back towards those behind. We will move across a little bit there. Okay, all is fine. Uh-oh. Oh. Like, I appreciate the cars are always going to go forward when they're trying to recover, if you like. That is the lead group. We've found it, I think, or the most of it. We will saw past Vortex, but they'll just duck back into line behind us, and that's fine. I mean, that's what we needed to do. It's worked really, really well, actually. Ewan's way up high on the wall. I mean, as I said, that once you've got the slipstream, once you've got the slingshot working, which is what me and Vortex have done here, it's actually more efficient than the wall bouncing. It is what you want to do to make progress forward. You've just got to get it timed right. And I mean, we have done it fairly well here. Fortunately, not quite done it so well coming off this corner. That's why it went out really wide. Hopefully, there we go. That's what we want. I mean, as we catch this group, it won't be long before Ewan will be with, will be joining in this race as well. Yeah, Vortex has got the curb. He's doing a little bit of sneaky curb boosting, but I'm fine with that because we're now going to reap the benefits coming down the start-finish straight, and then it'll be our turn to let them use the benefits heading into this next section. We've got big run, huge amount of speed on the outside, and we will take the lead of the race for a moment as everything is going to come flying past. Uh-oh, that is a car having a very big accident up on the banking. Oh dear. Oh, this is a lot of cars in a very small piece of tarmac. Something's going wrong somewhere here. I just hope I'm not involved in it. It's basically the mantra of GTA 5 races. Something is going wrong. You hope you're not involved in it, and sadly, that time I was. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that crash. That crash is completely impossible for me to avoid because it happens directly in front of me so quickly, and there's no chance that I can do anything to get out of the way of it. You've just got to kind of accept that sometimes those crashes happen. I can try and put myself... I put myself out wide. My hope is that if a crash went on, I could just bail, head up the banking and get out of trouble. But if that crash happens to the car beside you and it goes into you, well, nothing you can do. You can't react fast enough, and even if my reaction times were basically zero, my car can't physically change direction in zero amount of time. We're back up to the group though, so all is good. one of the blue cars has shot into that corner with way too much speed and doesn't know what to do with it. That's fine. Level 8 has spun on their own, I think, on the banking. That's a new one. Haven't seen that one before. We're carrying a lot of speed, but I don't have really anywhere to go with it. Now we do. We get the checkpoint. We can run wide through here. One of the danger man got fired up wide and then hit the curb on the way down off the banking, so didn't really work out so well for them. That white car was playing it very risky. I don't think Nugs realised there was a car on the... It is difficult to keep track of where everybody is at all times. It's really easy for a car to sneak up on the inside. Like, you let one car go thinking that's the car you're racing, go get slipstream, not realising that there's actually 2 or 3 more cars also trying to make their way past. It's a really easy mistake to make, especially on a track like this where you're so busy with cars around you that remembering to use the look back button is not always so easy. Griska's going to get to the outside there, and then Stevie's going to find the even more outside. Uh-oh. Sorry to refs, didn't have much choice. Got pushed over there. Thankfully, it wasn't the worst crash in the world. That's not great. Land on the wheels. Come on. Damn it. I mean, it is around half distance. It is around half distance. I mean, it's not completely over for us. But we are probably only... If we can catch the lead group, we are not going to have much time to do this. Okay. Well, we will try. We will do everything we can. I mean, so we've fallen back, which means we can use the wall curb boosting. But be careful with it. It's not infallible, as you've seen. We know it's faster, so we will run around here. And we'll run around here probably until we catch level 8. If we catch level 8, we will probably go back to doing the whole slingshot slipstreaming technique. That is, I think, slightly better. But, yeah, we've got to kind of go for it. The leaders are likely to crash again, let's face it. They're not going to go 8 laps with no mistakes. We're just never going to see that. So we're going to expect cars to drop out of that lead group. We're going to expect there to be some bumps and shunts along the way. The best thing we can hope for is that we are in the right place at the right time when that happens. Currently, we're about a corner away from it. Vortex is, I presume, got fired off the circuit. That's normally the reason why you reset a car. So that's one car down. Really catching level 8. I don't know whether the curb boosting technique is good for some speed. It is working clearly for level 8. It's getting almost as much speed, if not as much speed, as we are up here. Now, unfortunately, we have a car in a way. That is not what we want, really. We will go around the top of them. Now we're going to start forming a little group here. 5-6 laps to go. Yeah, we're going to start forming a little group. Now, if we do this right, if we make this work, it could be very good for us. We could have us lot catch up. So we're trying to give slipstream to Nareths here. There is a recovering car. That's not one for position. So yeah, I'm actually kind of keen to give some slipstream here because we really want the Nareths to be close enough that we can slingshot, but I also desperately don't want to have to lift to let Nareths catch up. Might have to go back up on the wall, I think, because it's not quite working here. Not got Nareths catching us quick enough for this to work. So yeah, we're going to go back to the wall, I think. Oh. That's a little bit of a janky transition, but we'll get back up here. Yeah, Nareths has gone up here as well. There is a spun recovering danger man. Now that could work. I'd say that could work. We'll get down. Oh, danger man got surprised by the pack of cars, although we might now have enough cars here. Got a big group. The problem is though, if we get a big group, it might actually be worse. We want a small group of cars, ideally. There is the leaders. Are we catching quick enough? I don't know. I think that's Mute ahead of us. If we can get in their slipstream, this might be doable. Here we go. So we are in the draft. That is the leader. This is definitely doable now. We are going to be there. As I said, we're only going to have a few laps to go. We've got to make sure we don't make any mistakes. I think there's a lap down green car is the one running up the hill. I presume a Longbow, perhaps? Yes, okay, it's a Longbow who is a lap down. Oh, the Reds give us a very big bump draft, and it does not work. Somebody got spun in all of that, but I don't know who it was. I think level 8, but I'm not sure. We've had to get out of the throttle massively there, because there was just nowhere to go. There were cars carrying lots of momentum in places. Oh, I wish that was the final lap. That would have been the most glorious parting of the seas for me to just power through and take a victory. However, it wasn't. There are 8 in the lead group. Whoa! Ewan with a massive death. It's busy looking. It's Danger Man and I think Dollars are the cars that are maybe going to join us by the end of it. Big crash for the purple car. That might be out of contention now. Noreths is again giving us a little helping hand through here. Oh, we got a big amount of slipstream there in an awkward place. But yeah, not much else. Let's go to the lead of the race. Jamie gets a great run across the line. This is it. This is the final lap of the race. We are very much stuck on the inside, and I can't give cars much more space here, because otherwise I'm going to hit the inside wall and we're going to fall over. So, oh, let's go with a big hit on the back of us. The Reds with a secondary hit to get us through the, get us going again. That's fine. We got away with it all. We're going to get back into the draft. I think we might be too far back. I think it might be too little too late for us here. Although you never know. Everyone's fallen over each other. I tried to find a gap. It wasn't forthcoming. I think we're going to have basically pushed Gliska to victory. We do. We get a third in all of that. Yeah, there was a gap. Unlike the previous lap where the seas parted, I saw a gap and Gliska filled it, and then there was a car on my outside that I couldn't have done anything about. So we essentially just fired Gliska across the line. But hey, we got it to the podium. We get fastest lap of the race as well, a 30.9. That's a ridiculous lap. That is an absolutely insane lap time compared to it. That's like 2 seconds quicker than everything else. And there we go. Well, that is Lado's Oval. What a wonderfully wacky circuit. Yeah, I'll take a third place. We're on the podium. That's not too bad, I guess. That though is, I am afraid, going to be it for this stream. That is going to be the last race that we do here. It's been good fun. It's been interesting. That's for sure. Being back on GTA 5 for some mayhem. I hope you lot have enjoyed it. As I said, I've enjoyed it. We've had some wacky races. We've had some good races. We've had some very, very chaotic, out of control races, pretty much. So, yeah. We made it through. We made it through with only minor technical difficulties along the way, because I don't know what was going on with YouTube, but it seems to have calmed down later on, which is always good news. But yeah, as far as streams go, there will probably actually be one tomorrow evening. The reason is Wednesday, that would be my normal stream day, is going to be Survive the Hunt. Because it's the first on Wednesday, so I'm thinking you might get 2 streams in a row. So yeah, there may well be the long drive may get pushed up to Monday, because Tuesdays and Thursdays are normally filming evenings, etc. So yeah, there may actually end up being a stream tomorrow as well. Fingers crossed, at least. Can't guarantee it, but it is looking like that might well be the plan on that one. Hello, Ewan. Goodbye, Ewan. And Ewan has fallen off there. So yeah, we will probably, hopefully have a stream then. as I said, hope you've all enjoyed this one. Thank you all for tuning in, sticking with it. If you've been here the whole time, well done. Yeah. Said we'll be back with more GTA 5 at some point. I'm not quite sure what day as of yet, but it might be next week, might be next Sunday. We shall see. That though is going to be it from me. Ewan's fallen off again with that stupid truck. Yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. A massive thank you to all of you who donated as well. I think I read all the messages out. If I didn't, I do apologise. Try to keep track of them as best as possible, but yeah, sometimes they can get lost in the mess that is Streamlabs and is the mess of the stream. Oh, and Lado, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I'm ready for a stream, let's go. Yo, Lado, do you want to carry on? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to carry on the stream, are you? Is that the plan? But yeah, thank you all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.